Here they are, Ron Bennington, Fez WNEW, radio's Mercury Rising.
Fez show. I'm Ron. There's Fez.
Hiya.
He's sweating in the dead of winter.
I am a mess. I had to put the air conditioning on last night, Ronnie.
Put it on in here. It's hot in this room.
Can we fix that?
And there's still specks of Steve-O blood. Fez, I was just talking to Opie in the hall, and he's willing to take Joe Poo.
Nice. All right.
Now, it's not a done deal yet, but we might be getting Anthony on our show.
Really?
Yeah. Which would help.
Sure.
I think that would help us in the long run.
All right, I'm willing to make that deal today.
Can't just trade children around.
Joe, there's an offer for you. Why don't you go?
That's not nice.
I'd take it.
I don't want a new daddy.
How many times have you said that in your life?
Crying
day.
through his tears.
That ain't more of an uncle for you, really. Give him a kiss, and then Mommy and him are going to bed.
You better accept him. He's doing me.
Tomorrow is the big protest in New York City, right?
That's right. It's the World Economic Forum. It's going to be at the Waldorf Astoria.
Now, what are they protesting? Economics?
I think they're against economics, right?
Yeah.
And capitalism. And I think they're against when they went nuts in Seattle against the World Trade Organization. They see it as some big global conglomerate that's going to run every aspect of our lives. That it's going to be a one world economy, new world order type deal, I guess.
Do we care as long as we get cable TV and New Balance shoes?
As long as I get my goods and services, I am fine.
That's what I like. I'm a communist, except for I love all the goods and services.
What do you like better, goods or services? I think I like goods better.
Yeah, but I can't do without my services.
Well, you got to have both.
Yeah.
They go hand in hand.
Because who wants goods if you have to get them yourself? That's Costco. I can't deal with that.
Or you got to buy in bulk.
At the very least, I need people to deliver me stuff, my goods.
That's one of my favorite of the services.
Yeah. And without services, then you got to go up and, stand there waiting for the chef to finish your meal.
That's what they should say out there. Without services, what good are goods?
Right. So I don't understand why they're mad. They don't like the goods and services that we have?
I guess they have a real problem with it.
What do they want to do, churn butter?
That would stink.
I couldn't
make their own clothes?
Could you imagine if you woke up every morning and think, man, I'm hungry, I got to kill something immediately?
No.
I don't think I can pull it off.
The way these protesters come off, it seems like they should all be Amish.
Al, I know you don't like to book guests, but I think you need to book as a protester for tomorrow night.
What's he doing in the studio?
There he goes, going into his ass again.
I could do that. No, you couldn't. Hey, by the way, you have to be careful what you're saying, Joe, because that Rudy is dumping us relentlessly. I found that out after the show last night. I don't know whether that one got a dump or not. But anything, he's very, very careful about anything that says ass, that might be coming this way or that way. So I looked at stuff last night. Even Rory was looking over and goes, I never would have dumped this before in the past.
Maybe if he could wait to get high till after the show.
I say get high before and relax. Maybe what we
I
ought
don't
to
think he can. He's tried it that way.
Every night we throw some pot in the stairwell and let him chase it down there, and we're fine for the rest of the night. So anyway, I'd like to talk...
Get that pot!
I'd like to talk to some of these protesters and find out what the brouhaha is all about, Fez.
Sure, find out exactly what's wrong now. Streets are already closed. Parts of Lexington, parts of 1st Avenue, 51st Street, 50th Street, 49th Street, and 42nd Street in some areas.
All right, so these are the same guys that acted like idiots in Seattle, and they started breaking, like, windows and stuff.
Right, and going after the Starbucks, which we can't have in this town. We're going to protect our coffee.
All right, let me see. People are already complaining about the fight emails. They're waiting on Al Dukes to find out who's gotten tickets to the big fight. Al, I need you to take care of that.
That's going to be February 22nd at the downtown Farmingdale, Long Island.
Right.
The big-ass night of fights. Joe Pooh and Al Dukes headlining that card.
Who are you picking in that fight, Fuzzy?
I go back and forth so many times. I think right now today, I'm picking Joe Pooh again.
I'm saying Al Dukes in a walk.
Really?
And let's go to the other fight. Billy Staples against Perrynoid.
Perrynoid?
Yeah, Perrynoid in a walk.
You too? Yeah.
So I got...
And a first-round knockout.
Oh, yeah. Oh, easily.
Yeah.
I got an email to read from Perrynoid a little later on, Fuzzy.
Oh, okay.
If you're a fight fan, you don't want to miss this email.
All right, nice. Is he applying to the Nevada Athletic Commission?
In his mind, I think he's Tyson. Hey, Dave. Dave, you're on I Run a Fez.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Ryan Fez. How you guys doing?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, with all these protesters and everything, they're going to cause a lot of trouble, so I'd like to start a protesting the protestors.
See, I never even understand all that.
Protesting.
I think that's the last thing the cops want, because they could end up hitting the wrong person with a stick.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah. That's what we got to do, Fez. You have an over and under. How many of these guys get hit with sticks?
Oh, that'd be nice. So, a 5-day summit, starting tomorrow. 4,000 cops are going to be deployed right there around the Waldorf Astoria Hotel.
4,000?
Uh-huh.
How many cops we have in New York City?
That we could just put 4,000 in one spot.
Wouldn't that be considered an army?
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
And, of course, people remember the no mask rule. If you're going to protest, it's the no mask rule. If more than 2 people are protesting and wearing masks, you're all going to get arrested.
Now, what masks are they going to be wearing? Those Nixon masks? Are they still in with the protesters?
Protesters love Nixon masks.
They love a funny Nixon mask. And I got to admit, they make me laugh as well.
They freak me a little.
All right, here, I don't know who we have on the phones, but I will say this much.
The person you're trying to reach is drunk. Please try your call again.
Billy drinks around the house.
If Al's on those phones, we need one of those that says the person you've reached is gay.
We get plenty of them. Steve will get us plenty of those. All right, here's Dola. Dola, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, Dola?
Hey, Dola.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to be there at the protest tomorrow, and Saturday as well, probably Friday night. I actually work about 2 blocks away from it on Lexington and 46th.
All right, you're a local guy, right?
I'm actually from Staten Island. Now I'm living in Brooklyn, so, yeah, a little bit more local.
All right, tell me what the protest's about. I'll tell you the truth, I can never understand the message here.
That's all right. Well, I mean, the protest, there's so many different, factions coming together. There's a lot of things being protested. There's, you have just these economic policies that are being going out. And not really, there's no voice from the public, essentially. It's a closed-door thing. It's only, people representing from Nike and Monsanto, this, big biotech firm.
So your problem is that you personally aren't invited. You'd like to be there with the Nike people.
No, there's no, what I'm saying is there's no politicians that we elect that are being invited at all. It's just
right, but it's a private meeting. It's like when the Disney people get together.
Right, and now why aren't there journalists allowed to be in there? It's all closed door.
Well, let me just play devil's advocate because I don't know the whole thing.
All right.
But let's suppose there was a business meeting, right? Between different businesses. Are journalists supposed to be there?
No, I understand.
That's private business,
They want to discuss mergers and acquisitions, whatever. That's fine. But these are policies that are going to shape the way, the business is being done throughout the 21st century and beyond. These are things that governments can't, once these rules are in place, even the governments have no say over what goes on.
So you think these people are all getting together so they can say, this is how we can control the common man.
Look, it's not a conspiracy theory. I mean, there's things like, the World Trade Organization. It's not just the WEF. People are coming there because it is, it's a sexy thing. It's not just the WEF that needs to be protested. It's things like the WTO, NAFTA, all these huge trade agreements, all these corporations, the media conglomerates, the things that you hear in the New York Post, the New York Times, they have a status quo to maintain. They're owned by GE, major companies with a large stake in this. So you're not going to get the whole side. That's why people are like, I don't understand what's being protested, blah, blah, blah.
Sometimes I think this, though. I think you overestimate how well these companies are run. We work for a gigantic company that you would say could control people's thoughts, could control people's opinions.
I hope so.
I'll tell you this.
I wouldn't go so far as to say it's mind controllable.
All right, but listen to me.
Way you get your news. I mean, what else?
All right, listen to me, though. This place is run like a complete cluster F. One person doesn't know what another person is doing.
Right.
You give these people too much credit.
Well, and
the people you're talking about.
Look to Enron to see
everybody
how ridiculous these
everybody who works for these companies are just like your neighbor. They're nobody else.
I understand.
They're not even particularly bright.
But they do, exactly, and this is why should they be controlling, what kind of decisions are being made about resources in Zimbabwe?
All they're trying to do is get to their next paycheck. It's not that big a deal. I think you guys are panicking over nothing.
I don't know, Ronnie.
I need somebody who's really high up and putting these protests together, Fezzy. I'm dying to know what it's really about.
Sure. Is it environmental? Is it New World Order stuff?
Dola,
what's the problem?
It's all that, guys.
If you guys start getting silly and they start hitting you with sticks and tear gas, you running or staying?
I'm staying, man.
Hold your ground.
See what I mean? It's the thing where you don't know until you're there, so you know what I mean?
Dola, let me ask you this. I brought up the no mask rule, the law from 1845 that they're going to put into effect.
Right.
Now, a lot of the protesters say, hey, we have some street theater with some papier-mâché costumes and masks that we wanted to use. What kind of shows are we going to be in store for?
It's a common sense thing. If you're going there to make fun and have a humorous thing about it, that's fine. But if you're going there and you're going to look, kind of like an anarchist would, with, just a mask to intimidate people, that's another story. You know what I mean?
They usually just use that rule for the Klan.
Right, but now,
and why,
it's like a layover from Giuliani's total, umbrella rule.
Well,
it's like even the
stuff,
costumes that people are going there to obviously not break stuff. They're just going there
it's not like we haven't seen you guys break stuff before.
No, but I'm talking about the street, and you just brought up, the street theater, all that costume.
Yeah, but I saw those people in Seattle busting the buildings of small business owners. They were breaking out the windows and stuff. It's not like they're... these jolly, happy hippies are just being silly in the street.
Or go after the corporate giants that they claim to be against.
Well, one of the things that they were doing is Starbucks, Fezzy.
Oh, yeah.
I like to stop and get a Starbucks on my way to work. And I don't say...
You deserve...
All I say is normal people in there working. That's all I ever say. All right, thanks, Dola.
By the way, today's Mocha Wednesday.
What you don't see, guys, is, the farmer out in wherever, Guatemala, that's getting undercut by these major corporations. I mean, it's just like it's out of sight, it's out of mind. We don't think... We have to stop thinking...
We got to start thinking about the Guatemalan farms.
We have to start thinking about humanity in general.
These people down there are scratching in the dirt for a potato. I'd like to get down there and help them. Turn that farm into something. Get a couple of big companies down there and get that place moving.
Buy him a tractor.
All right, thanks, Dola. Best of luck with it. If anything, I recommend you wear a helmet. Forget the mask. Put on a helmet.
Later.
See you, Dola. All right, Dola, he's one of the protesters getting ready for tomorrow, the big World Economic Forum. 5 days of fun in New York City.
It should be interesting. Hey, Pete, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I was just going to say to the last caller that after all the cops have been through, maybe he should think about running.
These cops, I think I would not give them the excuse to let them step up to the plate.
Exactly.
They're not going to take any ass from anybody.
It's been a long time since the cops really had a chance to light somebody up legally.
Sure. And
God bless them for it.
The frustrations this past year, they're ready to let loose.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's up?
What can we do for you?
Hey, I just want to say I love the show, but...
it's great.
Another thing, I used to be a protester. I used to do a lot of stuff with political actions. And the reason I'm not going this week and this weekend into the city is because of the cops. Because of that. Because
Pussy.
Get Ronnie some water.
You're a little nervous about the cops.
I'm an older guy now, and I've got a lot of stuff to be afraid of. But like the fact is I think a lot of the cops will be out there looking for a reason to hit some of these kids or to get back at some of these kids because you're protesting, you're standing up for what you believe in. But nowadays, because you're standing up for what you believe in, it might be considered as quote-unquote terrorism.
Yeah, it is. You have to remember that it's not like we haven't had terrorists in the city.
Right.
And it's not like any of us are in the mood for any kind of anarchy and chaos, right?
Nerves are on edge.
We all like to watch the Fight Club, but guess what? It's fiction.
Exactly, but the thing is these protesters, they're standing up for what they believe in. It's not terrorism at all. Like, the people who destroyed a Starbucks in Seattle, they weren't necessarily protesters who were there for a peaceful, change.
Yeah, but all right, Steve, maybe that's true, but they showed up with you guys, and you guys made that kind of environment where, some of the bad element could come out.
Right, it's happened at all these summits. It happened in Seattle, and it happened in Italy when they had the one there. They tore that place apart, Genoa.
Yeah,
you know what I like? What was it, the Republican convention in Philadelphia?Ose cops smoked those kids. And we're going to shut the city of Philadelphia down. They got smoked.
There are a lot of people who have been hurt by a lot of cops and, back and forth. And it's just people trying to stand up for what they believe in. That's why, I dislike some of the things that this country does, but I'm proud to live here because I can give my voice and I can give, I kind of have the privilege of biting the hand that feeds.
I don't, some people do
if you want something changed, it goes back to the civil rights movement.
Well, here's the thing that I can never understand about you guys. I don't know what the beef is. I don't know what the complaints are.
There's a lot of things that need to be changed for human interest.
All right, I understand that. Go out and change them. What are you doing tying up traffic in New York?
Well, in order to get it changed, you got to protest. You got to stand out there. You got to try to get things changed. A mass of people out there will somewhat get things changed. Right, it doesn't do it that day.
Give me just one issue, Steve. Give me one issue that I can understand.
You hear that with world glamour.
All right, I can't understand it.
I'm protesting bad cell phones.
All right, we lost your phone, buddy. Okay?
Bye.
All right, Steve. Sooner or later, I'm going to find out one issue, Fuzzy.
Right.
That maybe will pique my interest a little bit.
Now, so far for the World Economic Forum, there's 3 designated areas. I'm not sure where they are. That protesters can go to. That's where they filled out the paperwork, and those areas have been designated for protesters so that everyone doesn't have to go running through the streets.
Why don't we just get them in Washington Square Park? It's historic, and it's not like anything bad can happen there.
It's all part of what the police are calling Operation Decorum at the Forum.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
That's good.
I still want the over-under on how many of these guys get their asses broken. Here's Alan. Alan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Guatemalan potato farmers? That's what this guy's got?
It seems like that's all I've heard so far.
It's unbelievable. I got to tell you, if that guy is their spokesman also, these protesters are in trouble.
Well, I mean, even when I read the paper or I watch this on the news, I never get that issue. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's not like, okay, we want blacks to be able to have the same voting rights as everybody else. It's not like, okay, we want
that'll happen.
It's not like we want to bring our boys back from Vietnam.
Right.
It's not like we want to, the right to choose what we do with our own bodies. They need to get specific.
There's nothing to be specific about.
Yeah. Some of their stuff is just way out there.
Everything's great. What's the beef?
Yeah, well.
Have you ever been to the Waldorf?
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
That's what I tried to explain to him. If you checked into the Waldorf for a couple of days and you had a really nice cigar and some brandy, you might like this stuff.
I appreciate it.
All right, see you later.
So here's part of the article, Ronnie. Thousands of demonstrators plan to wear costumes and masks or march inside massive papier-mâché puppets to get out their message of anti-globalization. Could you be more vague? Anti-globalization.
So...
And what do papier-mâché puppets have the F to do with that?
Now, here's the other part of that, Fuzzy. You don't think that the people in Guatemala have a right to buy some McDonald's, to get a pizza, or have some Nike shoes?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Is that the beef?
Where's the beef?
Go to Guatemala and see whether you'd rather live there or North Jersey. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's more comfortable. For all the bitching we do here, we're more comfortable.
877-692-1027 is our toll-free phone number.
Those people in South America and Africa, they shouldn't have cable TV. They shouldn't be betting on the Super Bowl this weekend?
They would love to see the Super Bowl.
Hey, Joey.
I bet they take the Rams.
All they got to do is have their own choice to it, Fezzy. That's all I'm saying. Joey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
4,000 cops from every street corner in Manhattan. They're spread out. They're waiting for all the freaks to come out at night this week.
You think the protesters are going to show up?
Yeah.
You think they're going to be here like they were in Seattle?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of them.
Okay. All right, Joey. I'm wondering how many of them would think, New York's been through a lot this past year. Most of us had to go through a thing for a while where there was roadblocks. There was always a little roadblock at my neighborhood. There was different things.
Couldn't get through the tunnels?
Yeah, whatever the situation is, we all kind of went along because we said this is a weird time. I don't know how open the normal person's going to be to these protests. I don't know how many people are going to be going, I saw the guy in the papier-mâché hats, and maybe they're right. Maybe I can get some literature and join that group. Timing is everything with a protest.
I saw the big papier-mâché rooster out there, and I think that's great.
Here's the thing. If we missed 2 meals, most of us would be at the next protest. But as long as we've got a roof over our head, we're eating, what's the protest? Are you kidding me? What's the big brouhaha about? Hey. Now, they cut off the food. I'll be protesting, Fez.
Oh, yeah. I'll be out there with you digging for potatoes in Guatemala.
I'll be throwing a cinder block through an Acme. I'll be putting tasty cakes and yodels in my pockets and running through the cop lines.
I do it anyway.
All right, Rick. Rick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, how you doing? What happens if they got the papier-mâché costumes on and it rains?
Now, do you honestly think that these idiots have thought of that even for a second through their bong hits?
They can't even come up with a real reason to protest.
How high do you got to be when you think we show up with papier-mâché hats, and believe me, some people are going to turn their heads. Maybe they'll think it's our real heads. How high do you have to be?
You show up there in beautiful, bright-colored costumes and papier-mâché puppets, people are going to think you're celebrating the summit.
Right. It's going to look like it's the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I'll turn around and start grabbing ass.
Oh, I'll get Mango on a stick. That's good stuff.
Are you talking about the actor Mango from Saturday Night Live?
No.
Oh. Paul, you're on a Fez.
A little bit.
Yes, my brother, he's an officer, and he's going to be working tomorrow. And he's got orders if these protesters even raise a tissue to blow their nose to call it a mask and to hit them. If they take out their glasses... I'm not wearing any pants.
Here's, he's trying to do the bit.
Yeah.
He's trying to do this.
He was trying to stall till he could get it ready.
Yeah, he's trying to...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They're all after the Melissa bit. Not going to happen for you, big man. I got to get somebody on the phones.
The person you're trying to reach is drunk. Please try your call again.
We're having a lot of trouble with that lately. Has anyone called the phone company to try to silver up our phone screener?
No, he's doing good, though.
Billy drinks around the house.
Hey, Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys.
Yeah.
Big ass 4813.
Buddy.
I work at the phone company on 6th Avenue, and I seen these guys out there yesterday and today, taking pictures with fancy cameras and video recorders. And I struck up a conversation with a couple of these young guys. They're wearing Nike sneakers and stuff. I mean, it's ridiculous. I went on their website last night. There's like 65 different people who are going to be protesting, and the most ridiculous crap you've ever heard. I mean, I think Al's even going.
All right, these are
has the right to suck men.
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to put a mask on Al and send him down the stairs. And send him right into this thing saying, hey, Al, come on in here.
See if we can get through there. By the way, the last caller calling the protesters hypocrites, or as it was put on our phone screen, the protesters are Hippocrates.
Al, I want you to get a mask for tomorrow.
Okay.
I want you to get a T-shirt that says on the front, death to the American pigs, and on the back, I'm armed to the teeth. And then I'm going to send you down town with just your hand in a bag.
He's already got a mask on. It's made of protein.
Is that a spunk mask you're wearing?
No, I've got...
Al?
That's supposed to be good for your skin, Al.
I've got a nice, clean complexion.
I know, it's tied up those bags. It's really tightened up those bags under his eyes.
And then somewhere on your T-shirt, put like a $sign with that big circle and red cross through the center of it.
All right, Fez, here's an
anti-money.
Here's an instant feedback. It says, as a police officer in New York, thank you guys for your support. I'd also like to thank the rocket scientists who decided it would be a good idea to hold this forum in New York. Just what we need, 12-hour tours of standing on our feet, babysitting these rich, spoiled kids. It is true.
Now, I think it was a situation of this forum actually came to New York to help the New York economy.
Yeah. Right, thanks a lot for that. Like, we didn't see what they did everywhere else. He says...
it's going to cost us a lot more when we have to fix up the place.
He says, here's my advice to you protesters. Keep yourself in check. You don't want to provoke us. We're tired and we want to be home with our families. The last thing you want is for us to hurt you or get hurt ourselves. Haven't we been through enough already? I don't know, Fezzy. When Al gets down there with that mask on, the devil's mask, Diablo.
El Diablo having 5 days of fun at the forum.
Here's Joey. Joey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Ron and Fez, how are you?
Good, sir. What can we do for you tonight?
These people that protested never protested in a city that has 30,000 police officers.
Yeah, that's true.
That are going to be angry. There's going to be 7 cops to every protester.
You know, they protested in Seattle where half the force cried the day Kurt Cobain killed himself.
Exactly.
You're in New York City.
They had to turn in their guns that day.
Now, here's what you got
to... a bunch of angry people.
Now, Fez, you're saying that they're bringing money to New York, this little economic...
Right, that was one of the reasons to bring this to New York, this forum.
All right, so they're getting rooms at the Waldorf, and they're probably buying some meals, had cocktails, and you know, maybe one of them will get on the city line and go around the thing. You got to figure cops in 5 boroughs right now are all scheduled to do 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
What's that cost in the city?
When that time and a half and double time goes into effect.
I don't know what the hell's going to happen, but I hope these characters know where they're coming. You granola boys, you're not going to be sleeping in tents in Manhattan in Central Park.
Yeah, it's not Seattle, it's not Genoa.
Right, because most of them, they go out there, they don't even have a place to crash. Oh, they sleep over at each other's crash pads.
That's gross.
We're spending $2,000 a month for a studio apartment in this town. You think we want to hear your crap? You're going to get your ass whipped here. Hey, Ed, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ed.
How are you?
Yeah, we're okay.
What can we do for you, Ed?
I don't know what neighborhood you're in, Ronnie, but I'm over on the east side, right on like their route to the Waldorf.
Yeah.
Right.
When the president, it's actually the UN area over there.
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 days ago, they put the signs up. No parking anytime the 30th to the 5th. Now, this is my normal block. I don't have a garage or anything. I gotta show picture ID just to get near my own block. And with the September, I mean, I've been in a war zone since forever.
Right. So, I mean, you can't park on the street like you normally do. You got to go blocks away.
Right.
Coming
home with groceries, it's hilarious. But the thing is, it's not just these guys. It's these UN guys, all the diplomats that get every perk in the world. Whenever they have a little party, a little something, you wake up in the morning, your car is gone, you call the precinct, they go, oh, you could look at it on 63rd between left.
Right, that's a hell of a haul, Fezzy. All right, thanks a lot, my friend. But he's right, it's been, if you live in that area, with all the security for the UN since the 11th.
That's why we tell the protesters, listen, everyone's had their limit. And nobody wants anything else going wrong with their day.
Right. You're going to get smoked.
Exactly. So don't even think about it.
And, don't think I'm 125 pounds, I got long hair, I'm going to overthrow the government.
Mm-hmm.
First thing you know is to put on a little bit of bulk before you get all these grand schemes of what you're going to do with your life.
Hear that, stick folk?
Get on a Stack of Two program for yourself. You need to put on 40, 50 pounds before you even start thinking about taking on anybody.
This city will put up with nothing at this point.
All right, Tom's going to straighten me out. Hey, Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, I really like what you guys are doing and giving an open forum to the protesters and let them express their opinions. And I'm just going to tell you that what Ronnie's saying about as long as I'm fine and I've got my TV and my stuff, then I'm all right. What the protest is just trying to do is raise awareness of the other people that are suffering. And it's basically raising the awareness of human suffering, and that the United States is the most wealthy country in the world, and we don't worry about these things.
No, Tom, I think you're exactly wrong. I think that there's never been a country who's tried to help people more than the United States. Now, I got some stuff, I'm not going to lie to you, but also 50% of everything that I earn here gets given back before I even do my own stuff. I don't think there's ever been people, any nation, any cause that has given back more to the world and wants to raise the world standards as much as the United States.
I just think the protesters are saying that, a lot of people are still high on this idea that as long as we're okay, and
Tom, did you hear what I said to you?
Yeah, no, I got you.
And you have to agree with that, right?
Yes.
Has there ever been a class of wealthy people? And, normally, Fezzi, when you talk about different societies, it's never been the kind of wealth that we have here. When you had, England when they were big, or France or Rome, it was only a few people that had the cash, and everybody, other peasants. Here, overall, most of the people from the middle class up do pretty well for themselves. But I think most people give back through their taxes and through other things. I think you're bitching at the wrong guys, Tom.
Okay.
And Tommy, if people are trying to protest and make everyone aware of the world plight, throwing chairs through Starbucks windows doesn't get that done.
I totally agree. A lot of people misinterpret the meaning of the word anarchy. It doesn't mean chaos and violence. It means a peaceful existence where everyone's equal.
All right, but that's what you got to do. You got to take care of each other as protesters.
I totally agree with that. And
you shouldn't be putting on a protest before you can do that, before you can police yourself. You're going to come in and tell the rest of us how to live, where you're saying we can't even run our own peaceful protest peacefully.
All right.
And I don't think paper mache is going to do the job either.
All right, that was the closest we had somebody trying to straighten us out, Fez, and he caved. I want to have one of the real protest leaders on the show. That's all I've ever wanted. I want to hear I want to know what the problem is. That people are starving overseas. We're doing what we can.
Right. The exact issues. Why are you so mad at these people that are gathering together to help build a world economy?
Are you saying that the people of the United States don't attempt to help each other? I mean, one thing we learned that from the 11th. We don't know we now have accounting problems of what to do. And I'm not talking about the government. I'm talking about normal people in the United States. Went out of their way to say, how can I help? How can I help?
And people actually had to be turned away and told, you can't help right now, down the road. But right now, we're just overwhelmed with the help.
Right. We were on the air the night of the 11th, and we started that bring blankets, Within 2 days, everybody was saying this, enough with the food and the blankets and the gloves. The people are giving too much. You can't say the people of the United States don't have a heart.
877-692-1027.
We're Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez.
You're scaring me. Stop it.
102.7 WNEW.
It's Operation Decorum at the Forum. We're on a Fez. Protesters coming into town. The World Economic Forum starts tomorrow at the Waldorf.
At the very least, Fez, it should make for some good TV.
Sure. Protesters told, hey, don't try wearing masks, don't get out of line. Ready to crack heads. And crackheads.
All right, Jim is going to be one of the protesters. He's on the line with us now. He's going to finally explain to us what this is all about, Fezzy. Hey, Jim, you're on Run and Fez.
Hi, Jim.
Yes, hi, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
Basically, I'm on my way right now to a meeting that's going to be explaining what's going on for the protest. It's a lot of people that are all about the protest and everything, and I'm just going to, get informed and really find out what it's all about. There's a lot of really good people speaking, and they're talking about how the World Economic Forum is a club for the richest, most powerful people around the world, and they decided to meet in New York to, quote, show solidarity with the people. But the only plans that they really have for the working people in New York or anywhere else around the globe is the same, which is a free market agenda that only benefits the rich. Which, honestly, I'm explaining that in English is down to the whole Nike example you guys used before, where, like, granted, I've worn Nikes, everyone's worn Nikes, but the fact that they're working in slave shops in other areas of the world to make this
No
stuff
doubt
for us.
about that. No doubt about that. That's not good for
Right,
anybody.
but, I mean, I wouldn't mind spending $100 for sneakers if some of that money was going back into the pockets of the workers here in America, and we weren't, you know, just losing out on the whole deal. They make all the money. Who are the people that are going to be at these type of things?
Right. And, you know, actually, a lot of people in this country have never supported unions, and a lot of the business has left this country to go to places like that. So you're right about that, Jim. All right, buddy. Well, you know, when you find out or have some of those guys call us tomorrow, we'll be watching TV.
All right, definitely.
That's it.
Wave to us.
Fezzy, are you going to go down there at all?
I might check it out.
Yeah.
I don't think my curiosity will let me stay away.
Yeah. I'll be watching TV if I see you get maced somewhere. They just maced Fez.
I'll just be holding up a sign. Ronnie, come get me!
No, I'm not going down there.
Help!
I can't run as fast as I used to. I don't want to get my ass whipped. Hey, Eric, you're on Mount Fez.
Hey, Eric.
Hey.
Yeah.
13447.
What can we do for you?
I got into a fight with a member of PETA.
Yeah. How'd that happen?
All right. I was driving into a McDonald's to get a drink of water because I was thirsty, and they give you free cups of water through the drive-thru. And
Eric, any reason why you called us? Is there any reason at all?
He's protesting water.
No. Yeah, I'm getting to that. This guy was protesting meat, and he threw a frozen hamburger patty at my car. So
now, if they think that means murder, why would they throw frozen hamburgers? You're making this story up, Eric.
No, I'm not. I got out, and he threw one at me, so I kicked his ass.
All right, you're making up a lie. This is a lie.
No,
Adults are having a conversation, and you called with a lie.
I hope you protest this weekend and get your skull cracked, Eric.
I think he's on the other side. He's trying to act like he beat up protesters, man.
Right.
Yeah, all right. See you later.
He's going to stop PETA.
Hey, Kevin. Kevin, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, what's going on?
How you doing, buddy?
These kids are going to get rocked.
Yeah, they're
absolutely rocked.
Yeah, this thing is going to be worse than the Super Bowl.
Sure, they're dealing with a city and a police department that just has no patience.
They're going to get smoked.
I was down there today. The cops are everywhere.
Yeah.
They're under the manhole covers. They're everywhere.
I know, man. They're up in the buildings. They're everywhere you look.
It's going to be bad.
I'll tell you, we don't even need Batman in this town anymore.
No, not at all.
Get out, Batman.
Our cops are Batman. They're ready to smoke. All right, see you later. The cops are like the Justice League anymore. They got all kinds of stuff.
They are organized. They've got the equipment. They've got the technology. And they've been rehearsing riot activities for weeks now.
Hey, Earl, why don't you head down there tomorrow with some kind of We Shall Overcome bit?
Yeah, you want to do that?
I'll pass.
Come on, seriously. Come on, Chicago 8 all over again.
Free Huey.
You're Huey down there. Though our brother's bound and gagged.
No, well...
Seriously, I'll get a free Earl thing going on Friday.
I like my skull just the way it is, uncracked.
Yeah.
That thing's never been hit?
It's tilted.
Fooled me.
Hey, George, you're on Manifest.
Hey, George.
You know, hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah. You know what's so funny, though, is the moment these guys get a chance, one of them is going to become a lawyer, you know, and defending the industries that they're fighting against, earning $200,000 a year. They're not making enough money. That's all they got to complain about.
All right, man. See you later. I don't know if that's true. Some of these people are, you know, they believe what they believe. I just don't understand how the papier-mâché heads are going to help anything.
I think it makes you look like you're down there to have a good time.
Yeah.
What could look happier than papier-mâché puppets?
Hey, Doug, you're on Manifest.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I was just saying, you want to have some pissed-off cops, don't let them be home for the Super Bowl. How are they going to feel about that? They're going to bust heads for that.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, man.
Right.
You make a
cop... You got to work in overtime, first of all, and then they're not home drinking or out at the bar or at their friend's house.
I didn't even think of that. That's so stupid. And, you know, these little granola eaters, they have no idea it's Super Bowl Sunday.
They don't know who's playing.
Right.
This thing runs Thursday through Monday. It wraps up Monday.
Oh, you a-holes.
God, that is so wrong. You know, the this past Sunday, I went to a kid's birthday party. I had to stay in the back because that's just the situation I'm in. And there was a little TV back there so I could watch the AFC Championship game, the Pats and the Steelers.
Right.
Some guy walks in the kitchen. He goes, "What you got on there? Baseball game?"
Oh, that's so stupid.
I'm going, "Oh my God!"
Right. You should just say to the guy, "When are you going to turn in your penis?"
Right.
Because you're wasting yours. You could have a nice vagina and nobody would be mad. Hey, Danny. Danny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a cop and a lifelong Patriots fan, and I just want to say, if I got to miss the Super Bowl on Sunday, someone's definitely getting an ass whooping.
All right, so
whether they deserve it or not.
Now, here you are. You've waited how many years for the Pats to get back in this thing?
96.
Right. And you know, it's only their third time to the Super Bowl. This is your team, and you're going to miss it? Oh, my God. I never even thought of that.
That is just brutal. All right, it's licensed to punish.
They're going down Friday, fight style.
All right. That's a good idea. All right, say it. You guys hear that? You know whether these comps are waiting to see their team.
Exactly. Now they're missing the Super Bowl. So if you intend on going out and protesting, just realize what you're up against.
Here's what the police are saying.
You're going out Friday fight style, all right? See ya, partner.
How we missed Lisa before she turned on us, huh, Fez?
Yeah.
She used to be our favorite.
Those were the days.
Yeah, those were the days. Well, you know, some of these protesters, to me, they just want the 60s back.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to cling to a time that they weren't included in.
You know, a lot of... Who's at that door?
Oh, that's a character doorbell, Ronnie.
Let him in. Who is it?
Gee whiz.
Oh, it's Latter-day Jim Morrison.
Right.
Jim Morrison here is, well, Latter-day Jim Morrison.
Right.
A little puffier.
A lot heavier.
Are you in town for the protest, Jim?
Hell yeah. How y'all doing?
Hey, Latter-day Jim Morrison.
What's going on?
Yeah. You're here for all the protest?
I'm here for the protest. We're in a part of the world right now where people want to fight or F cats and dogs that are sleeping together in the streets.
All right, that's just trying to do a little bit. You know, you saw the odds on this, right? It's 5-1. 1 and 5. You guys take an ass whipping.
Hey, you know, everybody's going to be upset tomorrow. I just want everybody to make love. Love.
Make love. All right, okay.
I don't want to make love. Just don't break anything. No vandalism.
Throw a Molotov cocktail and make love in the streets.
That doesn't even make sense, Jim Morrison.
Wrong.
You were so much better when you were younger and sexier. You're so puffy and bloated now.
I know. Quit trying to squeeze in those leather pants. They ain't working for you anymore, Jim.
Hey, we'll see if you look as good as me at your age.
Doesn't even make
I am
sense.
my age.
Doesn't make sense.
What a moron.
You're not making sense, Latter-day Jim Morrison.
I'm exactly my age.
Now you're gonna be at the protest?
I'm gonna be at the protest.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Talk to you later, Jim Morrison.
I'm going back to New Haven.
Yeah, where's that at?
In Connecticut.
All right.
In the United States of America.
I saw that movie, Oliver Stone.
Why don't you protest there?
All right.
All right, what else is in
We need some sort of backwards character doorbell.
Yeah, it's just a way of them leaving. Goodbye, Latter-day, and then there's like a door.
Yeah, what about a character door slam?
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of exit for the characters. I don't know, Fezzy. I think there's going to be...
Someone help the Peace Frog out the character door.
I think there's going to be blood in the streets here, Fezzy.
Yeah.
In the town of New York City.
From New York to New Haven.
I think there's going to be blood in the streets in the Avenue of Lexington, yeah. I don't know. It's going to be fun to watch, though. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
What up, fellas?
Hey, buddy.
What can we do for you, Mike?
Yeah, so you got companies like Ford and Chevrolet going into China. They're going to make 1 billion auto owners. What do you think the environment's going to? What do you think's going to happen to that?
Right, those people don't deserve to drive cars in China. It's only us.
No, well, I guess the ozone doesn't deserve to stick around, right?
You don't drive a car?
No, I don't, sir.
Well, how do you get back and forth? You live in the city?
That's correct.
All right, so that helps. What if you end up living up in North Jersey somewhere? You're going to walk 8 miles to work every day?
How about we build the mass transit system throughout the whole world? It can be done. Why don't we put our efforts into that instead of into cars that, guzzle up resources that are, leaving the ground as we speak? What do you think this whole war in Afghanistan's about?
We're chasing terrorists down.
Right. We're also going to make a pipeline through that country. You know about that? You know what kind of resources are underground in there?
Yeah.
that these countries are lining up for?
Yeah,
What do you
I
think,
saw
Ron?
one across Canada.
There's so many resources over there. That's why those people live the way they do.
They
Because,
haven't tapped it yet, dude. What do you
right.
think the Middle East was like before we got in there and drilled?
You know, well, maybe they need people like us to get over there and start fixing things up. In the meantime,
You're
it's
missing the
easier.
point, fellas.
It's easier for you to walk to work when you live in the village.
No,
Yes.
I've
And then
seen-
this
I
mass
was
transit.
in Alaska cleaning up the Exxon Valdez.
Yeah.
You don't know about that.
Oh, I never heard of the Exxon Valdez. That's all.
you weren't there. You don't know what kind of an effect
There was a
company
seal with
had
oil
I know.
on it.
Yeah, I know. It was kept off the news. It's no one ever let us know, Fezzy. It wasn't on the news every single night. Every time there was a seagull with oil on its feathers, it wasn't in the news.
We had to watch them getting Clorox.
It's a big cover-up.
I love these guys because they were always the one guy that was in the middle of everything.
Right.
I've been there to the pipeline. I've been there.
Right, yeah,
to
you've
the
been.
Maldives.
Right.
I've been to Afghanistan.
I do nothing. I'm no help because there's not.
Every one of these guys has been in every single situation. I was at Tiananmen Square.
You know what? So spend your time inventing this electric car. I'll drive one. I don't care.
That would be cool.
I want to have one of those little people movers. I'm not against that.
Yeah, those things are great.
But don't put on a paper mache hat and think I'm going to follow you like it's Chinese New Year.
Because it's not going to happen. You're the rat.
Here's what I hate, Fuzzy. Half of them say we are dealing with foreign people.
Mm-hmm.
The other half say we don't do enough for the foreign people.
Yeah.
No matter what we do, we're wrong. And actually, it always comes back to me and Fez being the ones that are wrong. Somehow...
What we do so wrong?
Somehow me and Fez are the big pollutants here. We're destroying everything.
They're mad at us because we succeeded.
You know, if we get the real guys on the show, I'll listen to him. That last guy, idiot.
Right.
He won't.
Along with the guy who got into a fight because someone threw a hamburger patty at him. All liars.
I know. They're liars.
877-692-1027.
We'll take a break. We'll come back and start the show.
All right. We'll do.
All right, yeah. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron, Fez, 1027 WNEW.
Ron and Fez here. You want to feel young again? Well, you can forget the pills, forget the creams. Just play some pinball, baby.
We are getting a brand new pinball machine tomorrow. It's T2, Fezzy Terminator 2. Everybody here is excited about it. Opie says as long as you don't put a big bow on it and act like it's a homo gift, he will not break it. He gave me his guarantee.
Nice. No sledgehammer hitting this pinball machine as long as Al's out of the room. It's from ClassicPinball.com.
ClassicPinball.com. What a way to turn your house into a party place, Fezzy. You put one of these things in your basement, in your rec room. You got a pinball machine. Your friends are going to want to come over and hang out.
And they got all kinds of pinball machines from the 50s through the 90s. ClassicPinball.com. They're the Northeast premier pinball retailer.
Now, ClassicPinball.com, they deliver anywhere in the U.S., also specialize in jukebox vintage advertising like clocks and soda machines. ClassicPinball.com.
You can check them out online or visit their showroom at 55 Valley Road, Clifton, New Jersey. ClassicPinball.com. Give them a call, 973-345-3944. That's 973-345-3944 for ClassicPinball.com.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WNEW.
We're out of Fez. Ron Bennington, Fez Whiteley with you tonight on a Wednesday.
Guys, I got to think about some grazing tonight. I got to eat something.
I could eat something.
I skipped the whole dinner thing. I skipped the whole dinner thing. It is the Ron and Fez Show. We'll be with you till 11 o'clock tonight. Make sure you're paying attention for that sweet Melissa coming up a little while later.
Your chance to win a gift certificate to the Avante Salon and Spa.
Fezzy, what else is happening in the news?
Well, here's something to look forward to, Ronnie. I guess starting in March, pretty much just next month, the Ad Council is getting together with the Cancer Society for National Colon Cancer Screening Month, which is March.
Yeah.
All right. They've hired Tim Allen, and he's going to voice these commercials. They'll feature him. And what they're bringing in is a new character, Polyp Man.
Polyp Man
is going to tell us all to go get our asses screened.
Now, does Polyp Man give you polyps? Is that his superpower?
See, that's what I don't know. If Polyp Man is like a good polyp,
yeah,
I don't think there is such a thing. Or is he the bad guy? Are we trying to get Polyp Man?
It seems like Polyp Man should be a bad guy.
Polyp Man should be a villain.
Now, Tim Allen's doing this?
Yeah, Tim Allen's voice is going to be on the commercials. I don't know if he's actually going to be the guy in the bright red polyp suit, which is going to be humiliating for somebody.
If I was Tim Allen, I'd be on the phone right now trying to get a Home Improvement TV movie. Find out where we are now. You know, the kids are getting bigger.
Sure.
Maybe they have kids.
I'm older, but I still break things around the house. Please get me out of the Polyp Man commercials.
It's kind of sad, huh?
It's
Polyp
really
Man.
sad, yeah, because and the costume, it's going to be this big polyp, this big red polyp. Someone's going to actually play Polyp Man.
Finally, we have this.
And what are they going to say? This could be a problem with your ass.
Polyp Man, we need you to talk to Captain Cankersore. There seems to be a problem.
Get together with the Headlights League.
Silver Syphilis is coming in a little later on.
Oh.
Surfing his way here. Polyp Man.
See, this is just going to add to a bad trend. This is going to start.
The Syphilis surfer. He surfs in giving syphilis to all the bad guys.
Ew! And he'll have his partner, Gangrene Lantern.
Up and Adam. Adam AIDS. You're going around making people sick. This is not superhero stuff.
It's going to be disgusting. Kids are going to see this, and they're going to want to be Polyp Man for Halloween.
Fantastic Foreskin is also going to help out.
Lung Spotter Man. Nice. All of a sudden now, cancer's going to be part of the comic books.
Right. I don't get that at all. And are the kids going to be interested? You got to start worrying about this stuff when you're in your 30s. No 12-year-old's going to be worried about a polyp. An ass polyp's not going to scare them.
I know. Who are you marketing this thing to?
Iron Poor Blood Man. Can you help us?
Uh-oh. Look out. It's the hemoglobin goblin.
What does he do?
I think he's clotting.
Oh, jeez.
He's clotting the highways and byways.
The Black Lung Widow is coming soon.
And here she comes with her golden lasso. It's Wonder One breast.
You're not going to have a Wonder One breast as a superhero.
As a single breast that's out there fighting crime.
With my single breast, I'll be able to stop them.
Unless she goes up against Hercules.
The legions of doom are waiting for us. Polyp Man, please help us.
Scabby Arrow. We'll take care of you.
Is that Colon Invader?
There they are, Ronnie. The brand new breed of superheroes.
I'll throw my colostomy bag at them. Stand back. I'm Captain Colostomy. Is that one breast woman?
There they are. The Invasive Surgery 5. Along with the incredible shrinking lymph node.
Hey, Dan. Dan, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, buddy.
I am Polyp Man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Running through your ass as fast as I can.
Quick, isolate that. Make it into a promo. I am Polyp Man.
Beware the shadowy mass.
Let's return to the polyp hole.
The shadow on my lung nose.
Let me slide down the poop chute. Quickly. Hey, Eddie. Eddie, you're on Ron and Fez. Hey, Eddie.
What is a Spider Vein Man?
Spider Vein Man.
Or Hemorrhoid Hulk.
The Hemorrhoid Hulk.
Oh, God.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
And if these things work in March from the Ad Council of the Cancer Society with Polyp Man, we're going to see every one of these. The tumor raiders. We're going to see them.
Yeah, they'll be out there.
The power pancreatitis girls.
Thor is now Open Thor. I have an open Thor.
I have a Thor throat, man.
Every superhero will be just going this. Help me. Help me.
I know these superheroes are going to be too weak to work.
Don't get the package like us. We're the unprotected sex men.
I'm blind. James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, James.
Hey,
Yeah.
I am Sphincter Man.
Sphincter Man. Tighten up, Sphincter Man. Tighten up. Stop being such an a-hole. Follow me. Down the poop, shoot everyone. Hey, Dave. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave.
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
Yeah, the Rhea sisters, Ghana and Daya.
Rhea twin powers, activate.
Yeah, the twin sisters.
Back. This is a job for me. Gonorrhea.
Form of a burning leak.
Hey, John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, John.
Hello?
Yeah.
What about the excrement men?
Oh, jeez. They're all freaks. Those excrement men are all freaks. But they've found each other.
That senator needs to stop them.
The incredible shrinking lymph node is with us today.
Fighting the incredible hacking cough.
Justin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Justin.
I am Prostate of Confusion Man. I will whack you with my giant.
Beware the powers of Captain Colonoscopy.
These bags of poop will set us free. Hey, Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Matt.
You sex gods, how are you? Instead of underdog, it's underpuss.
No, not so good. Not so good. Not so good. I'm not going to lie to you.
No,
Hey, Corey. Corey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey,
How you doing, Corey.
How about the sinister syphilis?
I like that one. Here's one on the instant feedback from Pete. Dr. Strange mumps. Hey, Frank. Frank, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Frank.
Yeah, we have the Jaundice League to serve and protect.
The Jaundice League of America.
Only yellow will protect us now.
And they're fighting Rector.
Rector. You again. Hey, Tracy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Ron and Fez.
Hey.
I'm one ovary uterus woman here today. And I just think that maybe possibly Tim Allen's character might be, even though he's Polyp Man, he might be a good guy to get rid of the polyps. He's there to fight the nasty polyp in the colon.
So you're worried about this whole situation, right?
Yeah, I'm really worried. You know, it's just like crapping me up tonight.
Okay. Here can be your theme song, okay, darling?
All right, for your superheroine.
All right, ready? Stupid girl.
To the rescue! That's not an invisible plane. She's sitting on the ground.
Because she's a stupid girl. Hey, Jim. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez.
Hey, buddy.
How about Dr. Shanker and his sidekick, Thrush?
Dr. Shanker's up to no good.
Dr. Shanker.
7 writes this in on the instant feedback. What about Gangrene Lantern?
Nice.
Keyboy likes Lupus Skywalker. Well, I don't know if that's
a superhero-y.
Dave says, what about Enlarged Prostate Man?
He grows when there's trouble. Melanoma Magneto.
Remember the badge, kids, and you won't see me back again. Enlarged Prostate Man.
I'll handle your radioactive pellets.
H-Box wants to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Tumors. Teenage Mutant Ninja Tumors. I guess they live underneath.
Cancer in a half shell. Tumor power!
Prostate Man is hiding from Preparation H.
Go to your doctor once a year or meet our fate. The fantastic 4 months to live.
Up against the invasive surgery 5.
Mac, you're on Fez.
Hey, Mac.
Hey, big ass 2030. Got Captain Ebola and the bloody anus mobile. See ya.
Peeling out. Oh, we can't say that.
Why?
It's a little too, with the blood
What's
part.
so graphic about that?
Blood.
Now we can't say blood.
You can say blood, but just not coming out of down there.
You know, didn't say it was coming out.
You know, Rudy is. He just dumped out of commercials.
Jesus, Rudy. He used to be one of us.
He's so high.
Yeah. Wearing a wire, son of a bitch. Hey, Phil, you're on Fez.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Coming soon to a theater near you, Mark Singer is the yeast master.
Yeast master. I master all the yeast.
He's dripping.
Yep. This is a job for bread. I'm yeast master.
I've stolen your dough, yeast master.
Stole dough. Where's my yeast?
Trouble's rising, yeast master.
I'm in the mood to eat some bread. I'm yeast master.
Watch out, ladies. Here comes hysterectomo.
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 Well, Ron, the place has been cleaned out. It must have been hysterectomo.
It's empty. It's just a box.
Nothing left.
Hysterectomo has struck again.
All they left was this empty box. All the goods are gone. It's hysterectomo.
Damn him.
He struck again.
Hey, Mike. Mike, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Mike.
You forgot your sidekick, Wolverine.
Wolverine, thank you very much.
Wolverine.
Hey, Alex. Alex, you're on Ron Fez.
Alex.
This is Captain Chlamydia.
Hello, Captain.
How are you today? I hope you have no chlamydia today.
That's all he checks.
He's very polite.
All these superheroes are specialists. Here's Carlos. Carlos, you're on Ron Fez.
Carlos. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, how about Conan the Ovarian, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger? Later.
I have the power.
Conan the Ovarian. Mike, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What can we do for you?
Yo, you missed the most important guy.
Who's that?
Clapman.
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 Nope.
It is I, Clapman.
So, Clapman, we meet again.
I followed the drip. I'm Clapman. He'll remember Clapman. Oh, God, it's penicillin! No!
Damn you, Clapman! Curses. Foiled again.
But I'll be back next week with my companion, Drip Man.
Mike, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Mike.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
What you got,
Beware
Mike? Mike, you cut out there.
Beware the Anal Avenger.
Anal Avenger.
Otherwise known as mild-mannered Al Dukes.
Then he becomes Rector. Living here in this dank cave of his. The Anal Avenger looks over the colon, midway to the prostate. They only think of me as Al Dukes, when in fact I am Anal Avenger!
Taking on Polyp Man.
Sliding down the poop chute.
Will Anal Avenger defeat Polyp Man?
I'm going to sneeze. I'm Anal Avenger!
To the rescue!
Lewis, you're on Ron Fez.
Hi, Lewis.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, don't forget the leader of the Jaundice League, Lex Lupus.
Lex Lupus.
He was foiled by the herpes twins.
Really?
Yes.
Nice work.
All right, this on the instant feedback. Anal Adventure. Look out for Dr. Jellyfinger. That rubber glove is too close.
Back away. Slowly. Too late.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Hey, how's it going?
Yes.
Hey, all these superheroes need a headquarters.
Right.
They need the balls of justice.
Let's give our salute. We turn our head and cough.
Later, guys.
Swollen Nadman.
Scott, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Scott.
How about instead of Transformers, transgenders? Transgenders, more than just one guy.
Females in disguise.
All right, thanks, guys.
That's it. Hey, Corey, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Corey.
6'5". I got the Prince Albert Prowler with the gay green geese.
Thor taint.
Here's Lizzie. Lizzie, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Lizzie.
Hi, Ron and Fez.
Hey, baby.
I got Goiter Guy.
Goiter Guy.
Yeah.
Time to blow up these goiters and get out of here.
Right.
Bulging his way to justice, it's Goiter Guy.
With these super goiters, nobody can look at me. Here's Scott. Scott, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Scott. Scott.
Hi, I'm Dr. Fleet, your arch enema.
Arch enema.
Of Polyp Man.
Polyp Man fears Dr. Fleet, his arch enema, who intends to clear out the entire area.
Not if I can help it. It's Polyp Man.
Hey, Bob, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ron, Fez. Okay, instead of the Powerpuff Girls, what about the Hairy Muff Girls?
All right, is that even a disease?
Fighting crime. The Hairy Muff Girls. It's not even a disease. It's just really bad grooming.
It's just a guy calling in to say Hairy Muff Girls.
And Earl's laughing away. That was a good show tonight, that whole Hairy Muff thing. Made me think of a muff.
Macy Gray.
Earl, tell me the truth. Would you do Macy Gray?
Come here, Taint Man.
Taint Man, over here.
King Taint?
No.
Please.
You wouldn't do Macy Gray and finish off in her hair? It's a great fro.
I'm telling you right now, to your face, everybody here, I'd munch it.
Wow.
Face down in Macy Gray. You'd find me dead the next morning.
Still trying to find your way home. Like one of those big hedge mazes. Just searching your way.
You're in a maze, trapped inside the Macy Gray muff.
The muff maze of Macy Gray.
With a machete just swinging away, trying to get home.
You know, that afro in her head is actually connected.
Really?
Yeah.
That grows all the way up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
In reality, she's bald.
It's a comb up. You've heard of a comb over.
It's a comb up.
She combs up and over.
She's the greatest thing today.
Woo!
Muff or no muff?
She's like Samson. You cut that muff, she loses her singing abilities. She would lose her powers.
She's the best. Earl, is this a thing of you won't do any black women?
Oh, it's not that black.
How? She's too black.
No.
Do they have to have afros on their nips?
She can't help it. That's part of the comb up and over.
I'd be down there picking it out. I would pick it. Like it was Wilson. She'd be calling me Wilson Pickett when I was down there.
You're one of those wheat threshers.
I'd be
just to drive in there.
I literally would be playing handball against it. If that's possible.
You're going to lose the ball in there.
Hey, Andy. Andy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, guys. Card holder 6043.
Hooah, hooah.
Anyway, what I'm calling for is for our African-American brothers, Captain Sickle Cell.
Oh, come on. Down south, they're actually fans of his. They consider him a superhero down south.
See ya. He's good in that territory. And you'll be locked up in another sickle cell. You'll find yourself behind bars in a sickle cell.
Earl, listen to her. You wouldn't be down in this?
Getting some Macy gravy?
I'd have my feet on the bedboard.
Then, Earl, name a black woman you would.
Aretha Franklin.
No.
And nobody high yellow.
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks. See, she's practically white. Pick a real African-American woman.
Serena Williams.
And stop at Serena Williams.
Wow, you did it.
I said woman, not guy. Okay, great.
Sid.
Now they're going to drag me out in the Sidmobile.
Take another letter of apology.
Hey, Mike, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Big ass card 1027. Yeah, you forgot about the most powerful superhero around.
Who's that?
The Rash. The fastest irritation on Earth.
The Rash.
The Rash.
Spreading so quickly.
Exactly.
Jesse, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, how about instead of poison ivy, poison HIV?
I'm poison.
HIV. Mike wants to know, Earl, would you do Aretha Franklin?
The new superheroine.
You wouldn't do Aretha Franklin?
Now? No.
Anytime. Let's say you could pick her anytime in history. 67.
Probably.
I'd bang her now.
I'd pull down my pants and stab those chins.
Me too.
Oh, God.
I'd squint my eyes and pretend it was Aunt Jemima.
You're getting the syrup.
I would do Aretha Franklin just to have the story to tell.
And have a squat on your pancakes.
I literally would use a pancake as a condom. I'd wrap a pancake around there.
What you got down there, waffles?
Earl, why won't you get your freak on with the black girls? You're always after white girls.
I never said I wouldn't. Just not Aretha Franklin.
I'd do Aretha. How about Patti LaBelle?
Nice.
Patti actually looks very good for her age.
So you would do Patti LaBelle?
So that's a yes?
Yeah, I would do Patti.
All right, what about Mom's Mabley?
Not with Fez. Never mind.
What? Don't drag me into your Mom's Mabley.
You wouldn't use
fantasy.
Fez's unit?
I saw Earl J. Owen the other day to a picture of William Perry, the refrigerator.
Don't tell me you were spanking the fridge.
The fridge, they got him in a TV commercial for Super Bowl this weekend.
My friend, that's Aretha Franklin in that
Really?
Doing the Super Bowl shuffle.
I'll tell you, that Super Bowl shuffle, the only rap song I ever really liked.
I like the one about General Hospital.
Would you do Star Jones?
Hell no.
Come on, Earl.
Nell Carter.
Yes, I would.
Extremely hell no.
I would definitely would do Nell Carter. But all these women we're talking about, I'll be doggy style. So I can watch that ass.
You're just beating on those sides.
Your problem is you want... All right, we'll try to find black women that Earl would be with.
All right.
So far, we're not coming up with any.
Well, I gave you two.
What about, remember, What's Happening?
Oh, Shirley Hempel?
Would you do Shirley Hempel?
She's dead.
Pre-dead.
You can go back in time.
No.
Yeah, in a perfect world. In a perfect world, you can go back in time.
Or what about Mama?
I do Mama.
Oh, God.
This is true.
All right, here's one for you on the instant feedback. Whoopi Goldberg, girl.
No.
I break that ass.
Maybe during Jumpin' Jack Flash, I'd do that.
Once she came out with a great film, Jumpin' Jack Flash, would you do her then?
You gotta go that far back? What about Ghost or...
I'm lying. I do her in the donut commercials now.
I would
the Entenmann's.
I put 2 Entenmann's around my unit. I start spanking her with it.
Here, this is your favorite cake, bitch.
Come on, Earl.
I won't tell you my favorite.
You wouldn't do that.
Grab them cakes.
I'd bang her in the center square. I'd bend her over a center square desk. Hey,
with Wheezy watching.
Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, will Earl do Aunt Jemima?
What about Aunt Jemima? She was real.
And you didn't have to worry about getting it caught in a bottle.
There's something sexy about that do-rag.
I think so, too.
Remember when they gave her the makeover?
Yeah, right. They gave her like pearls.
A Jerry curl.
They gave her a pearl necklace.
Right.
And they put her on welfare.
Hey.
That was the makeover?
Scott,
more food stamps?
Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Big ass card. The faggot out dicks never sent it out yet. Yeah, I got a question for Earl. I just
Earl,
want to
come on
bang, would he bang Maya Angelou?
Yeah, I would.
No.
I would just to call people that morning.
Yeah,
I guess who I just ran one on. Maya
I get it right
Angelou.
from behind.
As long as she's not reading a poem, it's foreplay.
Oh, that would give me... Now, Earl, here's the sick thing. How come I'd be with so many more African-American women than you? Who's the racist here, you or me? Either you're a racist or you're gay. I can't figure it out.
No, not just fat ones.
I know, but I wouldn't want Maya Angelou yelling, "Get up! Get it up! Rise it up!"
I'd be so turned on. I don't know if I could even get in there, and I'd be so turned on.
The pressure of her telling you to get up.
I'd be like this. Easy, baby. Let me do the talking here. For 5 minutes, you shut that pie hole. Shut the poem hole for 5 minutes.
She starts yelling at me. I'm turning the hoses on her.
Oh. All right, Queen Latifah. Wait, let me tell you. When I'd turn the hose on her, but it'd be completely different.
You know what? For a while, absolutely. She's gotten a little...
Latifah?
Yeah.
When did it change for you?
When she got a little hefty.
I think she has a D.
Hey, stop it.
She's a big girl.
Well, that's the other thing there's been rumors about. She's...
What?
She doesn't like guys.
So what? I get her and Shirley Hempel at the same time.
Shirley Hempel, for a while, tried to go with the kid and play look.
That was a great look.
Just those shaved all around the sides and then straight up with the fro.
This is literally the best person out there. Macy Gray is the best person out today. And you notice, it's like her career's fallen off already. People are already freaked by her.
All right, from the instant feedback, Tootie from Facts of Life.
Yes.
You gotta say yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even when she was young.
She's gotten hotter. She's gotten older.
I do her when she had the skates on.
She was nice.
Psycho.
All right, here's John.
Hey, John.
Yeah. Ask Earl if he'd do Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
Mr. Roll, she's
Before.
I'll pass.
All right,
You're going to pass up Florida.
I definitely do Florida.
That's Opie's good.
Florida, Winona, Penny.
I'd have to bang that whole show.
Earl, you can have Bookman.
Linda, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Linda.
Oh, what about Oprah Winfrey?
Oprah Winfrey.
Oh,
would
good
you do
one.
It?
Good one.
Pre or post diet?
No, post. Take it she was. And don't tell me you're better than Stedman. I'll tell you right now, Earl. I put the O in Oprah.
Ron, have you ever been with a black girl?
Yes, I have. It was Oprah. And Esther Roll. It was me, Oprah, and Esther Roll in a
You're
three-way.
on an Esther Roll.
I was with both of them in a three-way. I get wood just hearing this song.
All right, Earl. Going way back, a classic African-American classic beauty. Butterfly McQueen.
I don't know nothing about going down on Johnson.
No.
Huh.
Odd. I don't know. Sometimes I think you're crazy. Here's Toby. Toby, you're on Ron and Fez. We're trying to find a nice woman for Earl.
We are? What?
Hey, Toby.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
How about Dionne Warwick?
Oh, both nostrils.
nostril.
I would do it with Dionne Warwick.
And you don't even have to bend her over.
All right, what do you say there, Earl? Dionne Warwick.
Little nostril nookie.
No.
She can tell you your future and give you a Hummer.
What is he talking about?
I have no idea. 877-692-1027.
Here's Stephanie. Stephanie, you're on Ron and Fez. We're trying to find a chick for Earl.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Hey.
Can you help us set Earl up?
I think I have it.
Yeah.
What about Miss Cleo?
Yeah, definitely Miss Cleo. Earl, I know you've sat up spanking to Miss Cleo late at night.
Because she's psychic, she'll know how good...
Yeah, she is, Earl.
Stop it, Earl.
Now, tell me the truth, okay? And let's be serious for a second.
Unless it's a swear word, don't hit that.
What's he dumping out of things?
He dumped that girl.
Who are you to dump out the show, Earl?
Reflex, I'm sorry.
What reflex? What show lets you dump out?
We got some guy down the hallway that'll do that.
I'm sorry.
Trust me, he does it constantly.
All right, let's all settle down here, and I want you to tell me the truth, Earl. And this is totally serious. Even today, would you climb on the back of the bus and bang Rosa Parks? Because I would have to. And, you know what I'd put? I'd say, when this bus is a-rockin', don't come knocking. It's me and Rosa.
I'd bang her all the way up to the change machine.
That would be the only way to get her to the back seat, finally.
All right, let me go. What about this one? Would you do Tina Turner?
Tina, yes.
What about Tina Yothers? Oh, she's not black. Never mind.
Are you serious? Hey, Anthony. Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Anthony.
Hello.
Yeah.
Ron and Fez.
Hey,
Big ass card holder 7176. Hey, I wanted to ask Earl if he'd like to shack up with the black crack whore from New Jack City.
I don't know. There's something about a crack whore when they get that white stuff around their mouth that's so sexy.
Yeah, she looks even better when Chris Rock starts kicking her ass over a turkey drumstick.
I know, and I'll tell you, there's something, one of those girls will do anything you want, no matter how hideous.
It's a cheap date.
All right, see, right. For $8, you can violate her everywhere.
You get the world and everything.
I had one, another superhero.
Yeah.
Instead of the Black Panther, how about the Butt Planter?
All right, thanks. We moved on, buddy.
Yeah.
Here's Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
What Earl do, Sapphire? Dusty Rhodes' old manager?
Oh, Sapphire, she's cute.
He took her to the prom. And a big polka dot prom dress.
Oh, Sapphire, you look so nice.
I was always hoping her and Dusty would get married and have a baby.
They did. It's gold dust. 877-692-1027. If you can help out our buddy Earl.
Yeah. This is all Earl wants to... all right. No, some of these are actually way too good, like this one. I know you would. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Ron Fez, how are you? Card holder 2961. I want to know, is Earl still, or I shouldn't say still, Earl, you into Pam Grier? Remember her?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Who wasn't?
I do. How about even still today? I still do
today,
Pam Grier.
Yeah.
Oh, to this day.
I do Pam Grier. Earl would do Rosie Grier. That's nice. How into it we are. Hey, Eric. Eric, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Ron and Fez.
Hey.
I got two for Earl.
All right.
One is, how about Harriet Tubman?
Who's Harriet Tubman?
From the Underground Railroad?
Yeah.
I'd take her downtown.
Right. And what about when Flip Wilson used to dress up as a chick? The devil made me do it.
Geraldine!
Now, you gotta admit this. I mean, like, if you didn't know. Geraldine was hot.
She had good legs.
Yeah, I know. She had Tina Turner legs.
She was always in stockings and boots.
How about it, Earl?
Mini dress.
Is Flip Wilson still alive?
No.
No, he died.
Flip Wilson's gone, Earl.
What happened there?
I think it was the cancers.
I flip him for real.
Oh, you could be my brand new killer. Oh, the devil made me go after Black Earl.
Hey,
my boyfriend better not find out about you, Earl, taking me to a prize closet.
Where's the hell is Allie?
I have no idea. It's her birthday. I was told she's going to be here at 8:39, actually.
Oh, okay, because we got to move on and do some stuff.
Right.
Earl, if you could have any woman, who would it be?
I'm not wearing any panties.
I know that's your fantasy. I see you following her around. I know that for a fact. All right, we'll be right back. 877-692-1027 is Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. Frequency. 1027 WNEW.
We're going to get into a poll show tonight.
That's right. It's our chance to ask you, the listener, just some insightful questions that are going to help Ronnie and I really get to know the audience.
We'll get to know you better, and then we'll actually start like a marketing firm, Fez. He's starting to aim our show in that direction.
Sure. We just need a little bit of information from each caller to find out how to do that.
Now, when you take the poll, I guarantee you this, you're also going to learn more about yourself.
Definitely.
877-692-1027. It's the number. And first, Doug, what's going on? How you doing, Doug?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I heard that Sweet Melissa moan.
I'm not wearing any panties.
That one?
That would be the one.
There's the winning cowbell. All right, Doug, you hold on the line. You're going to the big-ass prize closet. You got a gift certificate to Avante Salon and Spa. People check them out online, AvanteSalonSpa.com, or give them a call, 732-780-0222 is the phone number. All right, you're going to have a great time there.
Take care.
All right, my man. Oh, he was excited, wasn't he, Fez?
Oh, yeah. They'll take good care of him at Avante.
He was going crazy.
I'm not wearing any panties.
You think she tells the truth with all that? I don't know.
You don't know whether to believe her?
Let me hear.
I'm not wearing any panties.
Yeah, I believe her.
I think she's probably telling the truth.
I have the strangest feeling that that's a naughty, naughty little girl. That Melissa.
That's our Sweet Melissa. You can hear another moan tomorrow. Check out O&A when you hear the next Sweet Melissa moan of the night.
I'm not wearing any panties.
But do me a favor, don't write me emails about how much she batches. Everybody writes in, oh, he's batching to your show. Uncle, that's not something you tell another man. Hey, Fezzy, before we get into the poll show.
Oh, yeah?
I have an electronic mail.
Weird. Yeah. Electronic mail? Now, how does that work?
I'm not sure. I believe it comes through the computer.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you get electrocuted when you go to your mailbox?
No, because I get it off of computer.
Wow.
And now, Ron and Fez, the show of the future, brings you...
Electronic mail. Mail sent electronically.
So that's how it works.
Let's bring Billy in for this.
All right.
Billy drinks around the house.
Billy, get the hell out of here!
Because this happens to be, this electronic mail is Perrynoid's official statement that he sent to me, Fizz.
Oh, interesting. All right. Perrynoid, of course, is going to face Billy Staples at the big-ass night of fights on the 22nd of February.
Now, we were hoping to get Perrynoid here this week. We were hoping to get him here for the big fight so we could talk to him a little bit. Maybe have him and Billy give each other a stare down.
Oh, okay. Little tail of the tape, too.
Little tail of the tape. Just have them look each other over. But he didn't show up. So this was sent to me, and it's called Perrynoid's official statement.
Oh, all right.
It says, due to circumstances beyond my control, I will be unable to visit the Ron and Fez show in the studio until next week sometime. I was looking forward to seeing Ron and Fez and having the opportunity to tell Belly Staples to his face how I plan on knocking his ass out by caving in his skull with my bare hands. For the record, every punch I throw on February 22nd at the Ron and Fez big-ass night of fights will have murderous intent.
Ooh.
This is no longer a radio bit. At first it was all in fun. Now I'm pissed. Now I am out to destroy him, embarrass him, humiliate him, even though he's done a good job of that himself. He has no idea who I am or what I'm about. None of you people know me. You only know what I give you or what you hear secondhand. You have no clue about the darkness and rage that boils within. You have no clue about the thought of seeing a grown man covered in blood quivering like a crack baby in the middle of the ring excites me. Knowing that I crush this man's face, his pride and dignity will be quite stimulating. Let me conclude with this. Belly, I hope you're training. I hope you get coked up before the fight. I hope you fill the place up with all your friends and family, because not only am I intending on beating you into a coma, I plan on torturing you, a slow, painful beating. It will be just like sitting through one of your stand-up shows. Complete hell. I am unchained, and I am not going to lose. After February 22nd, there will be no more belly staples. Regretfully yours, Perrynoid.
Wow, let's bring in Billy. Billy,
you hear this, and this man is ready to knock your ass out.
Words, Ronnie. 3 words for you guys and for everyone out there. Destroy the Noid. That is what I am living by. He can write. Now he's in his depressive mode. You know, this guy can write all he wants. You know, listen to that is like trying to listen to one of his friggin' songs. I tell you right now, he can talk all he wants. This thing is not going to go the distance.
No, I believe that.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to go the distance.
Yeah,
I'm going to go the distance. With that. I'll be standing over him when he's on his back.
Are you going the distance? Are you going for speed?
Put it this way, I'm going to have Perrynoid.
Wants cake.
I'm going to have Perrynoid on his back and then his girlfriend on her back. Put it that way.
What's that mean? You're going to have sex with him?
No, her.
I can't decide.
No, this guy, you know...
this is what Billy is training to. I don't get it.
Now, Billy Staples, did you realize Perrynoid is that serious about not only just beating you, showing you up at the big-ass night of fights? His words are murderous intent.
Fezzy, the only thing he's serious about is writing emails, okay? He's not even here. He didn't even have the guts to show up here just to go face-to-face with me. It's a load of crap. You know, it's so easy to talk on a phone, to sit at a computer and type an email. This guy is nothing. He's a big pussy. He's a loser.
We haven't seen anything out of you, Billy.
You don't have... I'm going to show it all on the 22nd, man. I'm not going to...
I know you're taking a steam bath every day, but what's that mean?
The last we heard from you, Billy Staples, and this is true, you cut your workout down by a half hour.
It's more relaxing in a steam bath.
All right, this from Dan from Hoboken. It says, destroy the Noid. 10 years after Domino's ditched that slogan because it sucked, Billy picks it up.
Yep.
His other one was, where's the beef?
Fezzy, I got to tell you this.
And find Herb.
I see no way Perrynoid can lose this thing. I would be shocked if Billy goes to 3 rounds, let alone even connects with Perrynoid once.
Perrynoid sounds deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds deadly, but, you know, you got to have a little faith in what's sitting here in front of you, fellas.
Oh, please.
Oh, Lord.
You know, you party, you have fun, but, you know, when push comes to shove, I'll be there.
Billy, that wasn't fun.
No, that wasn't fun. But when it comes down to it, I'm going to be there and I'm going to deliver. You know, I just wish you had a little more faith in me, fellas.
You got to start training.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
I'll start soon enough. You know, the steam baths are kind of nice.
Billy, that's the thing. We see you in front of us every day. We don't know this mystery element that is Perrynoid. We don't know what he's doing.
I've seen him. He looks like he's ready. And you know who I heard good things about Perrynoid turning things around from? The Horde King.
His Majesty.
The Horde King who never picks sides, who never picks a favorite.
Right. Has.
Now, are you going to have a chicken palm in your corner?
For afterwards. You know, a little celebrity, a celebratory chicken palm there for me to dance around the ring with.
There'll be a bucket of them there in his corner.
Here's what gets to me, Billy. I don't know why you got involved in this when this wasn't your business.
Well, Ron, you know, I had to stand up for what I thought was right when a guy's boasting and no one's going to take him on and acting all cocky and crap.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with you. Who are you? You Batman?
You know, I can, fill the role when necessary. And I'm sitting outside now. And I was getting legitimately pissed off listening to this guy crowing and lying and all this crap. And that's all he's doing now.
He was crowing?
Yeah.
What was he crowing about?
About how great he is and no one would want to take him on. And
is it true that it was a chicken and mozzarella and not a chicken palm?
I really don't recall the
then we got to fix a lot of jokes.
Wait, I remember that you said something about it that night. I think I got it on audio.
I think that's chicken parm.
I hear parm, too.
Yeah.
I hear parm.
Hold on, listen. It's not so much what I hear, but I'm trying to figure out what was stuck in his throat.
Oh, yeah.
And it could have been parm.
Right. That may be parm.
Although I love that mozzarella.
It's a Long Island accent. It's a little tough to pick up.
It was an empty can of Schaefer.
Well, I'll tell you this. Perrynoid actually showed me something with that email. He was making a lot of sense there.
Ron,
he's talking like a man who's driven.
It's typed words, and typed words are impressing you? Come on.
Yes, I have to admit.
And it was spelt right, too, Billy.
All right,
How'd you know?
We've got some audio from Billy's workout today.
Oh, okay.
I've fallen, and I can't get up. I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Thank you, Roy. That's about as old as Destroy the Noid.
Aw.
Billy,
Can we get a catchphrase from this century?
Ron, it's not even February yet. I'm not even,
It's not what?
February.
You're going to take us back to last night's conversation.
when next month comes, then I'll start taking this a little more serious. When we get a little closer.
I'm just telling you now, Billy, you have a serious opponent. You might want to start being serious.
So, Fezzy, if I go in the office and send you an email now telling you what I'm going to do to Perrynoid, is that going to make my case more legitimate? Because that's all that is. It's just words.
All right, I read one email. I just got this from the Horde King sent to me.
Oh, good.
He says, I have a clarification. I'm not picking sides between Billy and Perry as people. Ideally, they'll shake hands and walk away friends without needing to fight. If the fight goes through, Perry will dominate. He's training like crazy and appears much more motivated. Well, apparently you haven't heard this, Horde King.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
That is from Billy's training today.
That's motivation. Those are the workout tapes.
And then here's Billy when he's doing sit-ups.
That's not far from the truth.
Those crunches are in the bathroom.
Hey, you know what Opie said to me today? You guys have the best drop in the business. I've never heard a audio drop.
That's a nice compliment.
And he's telling me this, and I look over at our phone guy, and he's just got his head down. He goes, whatever you do, don't lose that. And that's when he offered to take Joe Pooh. Joe? What? Why don't you take it? Be part of the O&A show.
Why are you saying that?
What a chance. What an opportunity. Joe Pooh goes to the O&A show.
What do you think?
That's a tough question because I can't say no because I'll insult the other side. And I can't say yes.
Well, it's not the other side. We're all one big family.
Sure.
None of us want you.
But I like...
You're going to go live with your aunt for a while. One of those deals.
Think about it, Joe Pooh.
I don't want to leave home.
It's a huge opportunity.
The rent's cheaper here.
I meant for us.
True. All right, we said we'd get to a poll show. We thought we were going to do a little birthday party with Allie tonight, but she's a no-show.
The birthday girl standing us up.
All right, so I'll tell you what we'll do, Fezzy. We'll take a break. And, by the way, congratulations to Perrynoid for that email.
That was excellent, Perrynoid. I'm so glad to see a combatant taking this so seriously.
And I'll say this, Billy. I'm more apt to believe the Horde King. Come on in here, Billy. I'm more apt to believe the Horde King when he says that Perry is training than I am to believe you.
Slam time.
Does Horde King live in D.C. now? Did he move?
I think that he's been kind of counseling Perrynoid.
Over the phone or the computer, so he can talk to me, and I can tell him I'm working out all day long.
You were afraid to call him after your stuff.
The Horde King asked you to call him and talk some things over.
Mm-hmm. Every time Billy is on his way to training, he just hears this.
Slam time!
I get a little deviated.
And then off he...
Billy thinks around the house.
All right, so we will come back.
Yes, we will.
877-692-1027. You don't want to miss this stuff, folks. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
That biohazard team in here. We're Ron and Fez.
All right, buddies. We said we'd do some of these poll questions tonight, Fezzy.
That's right. We get to know you, the audience. And here's the only rule, people. You have to answer every question.
Yeah.
You have to give us an answer. And, Ronnie, here's the thing. I'm going to say it right off the bat. women are awful at this.
Yeah.
So girls, be on your game. Women have a lot of trouble giving us an actual answer.
I think you like boys better than girls, Fuzzy, sometimes when you get that way.
Well, girls are ugly and stupid.
All right, here's Tom. Tom, you ready to take the poll questions?
Hey, Tom.
Hey, what's up?
All right, buddy. What is your most shameful moment? The thing you're most ashamed of ever doing? Be honest.
Jeez. I can't think of anything.
Like a woman, Fezzy.
Yep.
He let the men down.
It's probably this moment.
You know what to do? Maybe we get rid of the guys that can't pull off an answer.
Okay, that's fine. You got to give us an answer.
All right, that'll be the new thing. We're only looking
There's
for people
one rule to this.
That's it. Hey, Andy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how are you guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Andy.
Andy, what's your favorite Elvis movie?
My favorite Elvis movie?
Yeah.
Probably any one of the ones when he's like one of those cowboy guys and he's in the bar.
You got to have a name to it. You see that, Fezzy?
Wow.
You know what?
And I was wrong enough, I'll admit it, to blame the women.
You jinxed the guys, I think, tonight. Hey, Willie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Willie.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy. You ready to take the poll?
I'm ready to go.
All right. What age is a kid at his dorkiest?
I got to say 12.
It really is. Buck teeth and elbows.
Yeah.
All right, Willie, what's the most you've ever given to a street person? Like a
$20.
Wow, nice.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even give that to my nieces.
No, I wanted to get them a lot of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Letterman or Leno?
What's that?
Letterman or Leno?
I got to run with Leno.
Oh, God, I ought to cut him off right now.
And Willie will say, we'll give you this, Rams or Patriots?
I got to run with Patriots.
All right, and we'll let everybody answer the last question at the end, Fuzzy.
All right, the final question is, Willie, what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Oh, man, I got to run with Connecticut.
Oh, yes.
Connecticut.
Ugly girls in Connecticut, no doubt about that, yeah. Bridgeport. Oh, skanks. Oh, skanks.
Skankport. That's what you want to call it.
Audrey, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you?
Good. How you doing, guys?
We're pretty good.
Good.
All right. Audrey, what's the best candy of all time?
Excuse me?
What's the best candy of all time?
Best candy would be a Tootsie Roll.
Huh.
Disgusting.
Audrey, if you had to be with a man that's over 60 years old, who would it be? You could pick any celebrity over 60.
Oh, could he be dead? Frank Sinatra.
Sure, you'd have sex with a dead man.
Yeah, why not?
When there's already plenty of live 60-pluses out there.
Audrey, who's your favorite apostle?
I don't have one.
There she
Bye,
goes.
Audrey.
There she goes, Fezzy.
All we're asking is that you answer the questions. It's not that hard, because here's why. There's no wrong answers.
Right. Kyle, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey.
Kyle, what's the best sitcom of all time?
I'd have to say Seinfeld.
All right, Kyle. I need you to do your best impression of a retarded person.
I'm a special.
Kyle, what's your most annoying habit?
I'd say being annoying.
Fezzy, I'll let you call it.
I say no.
Get out.
Get out, Kyle.
Trying to have a good show here.
Trying to get some actual data and data for this show by polling the audience.
Pixie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi.
Yeah, how are you, Pixie?
I'm good.
Pixie, you ready to play this?
Yep.
Do you believe in Noah's Ark?
Sure.
All right. Pixie, when it comes to balding guys, should they let it go or do something about it?
Let it go.
Pixie, what is your nickname for your vagina?
Kitten.
You're a little kitten, Fezzy.
Nice.
I'm going to get that kitten.
And Pixie, how long did you keep the holiday decorations up this year?
Till like January 7th.
Wow. All right, she could be the first woman ever to finish this thing, Fez.
This would be nice. And Pixie, your final question, of course. What part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Queens.
Yeah, you can't fight that one.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Those girls in Queens.
Some of the women Hawk hooks up with.
And Fez, that the Earl sisters live over there.
Oh, that's right.
Awful.
Bringing down the bell curve.
Queens. Oh, God. Don't say bell curve. They all get their feelings hurt with that one. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
3916.
All right, buddy. Steve, what is the minimum yearly salary that impresses a chick?
$100,000.
All right, Steve, what is the worst cereal ever?
Special K.
Steve, how much time do you spend on a normal dump?
About a half hour.
Really? Normal. That's the average.
I like to read.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You might need some bran.
All right, Mr. Special K.
Yeah.
Steve, if you could get away with it.
All right, that would actually must have an attractive... You're saying no. He can't say he wants the batch on her face.
No, the M word you're not allowed to say.
Ever?
But that's the clinical word.
Never.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, unfortunately, the
All right,
lawyers...
Steve's answer was run one.
Yeah, run one on your face, he says to his boss.
Oh, the boss.
And you got to answer the last question of the night.
Final question, Steve. What part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Long Island.
You can't fight that one.
Oh, that is for sure.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, sure. And also Rory's family lives up there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's some hideous chicks up there.
They all look like Rory and Drag.
Yeah.
Which we've seen.
Literally. Hey, Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
4838.
Buddy.
Hoo-ah!
Tom, if it was up to you, how would you die?
Suffocation.
All right. Tom, other than anchovies, name the worst pizza topping.
Olives.
What was the worst day of your life?
September 11th.
All right. Tom, we mentioned Lizzie Grubman. What would make the best made-for-TV movie? Lizzie Grubman, Hockey Dad, or that Tampa airplane kid?
Hockey Dad.
Yeah, I'd watch Hockey Dad.
I would definitely watch
well,
that. That should be a series.
I like sports movies.
Yeah, that's true. Brian Song, Hockey Dad, all
Rudy.
of those.
I even like Rudy. Tom, the last question of the day. Which of the part of the tri-state area has the most hideous women?
Gotta go with Queens.
Yeah.
Queens, right.
Queens is going to run away with this thing.
I think so.
Yeah.
You may want to close the polls now.
Yeah. It's interesting those little Korean girls. They're hot. Until they get to be 20.
Jennifer. What happens there? I don't know.
Jennifer.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, honey.
Hello.
All right, Jennifer. When was the last time you were drunk?
10 minutes ago.
Jennifer, what's your favorite sexual position?
Missionary.
Really?
Really.
Jennifer, how old should a child be when you tell them where babies come from?
12.
What's the funniest thing you've ever heard on the Ron and Fez show?
Probably everything.
Ooh.
Can't answer. And you just
couldn't
like
give
that.
us a specific answer.
You know, you might be right about the girls, Fuzzy. They can't pull it off.
It's rough.
They don't have the drive, the ambition.
877-692-1027 if you want to get polled.
Hey, Joe, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing there, Joe?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Joe.
Card holder 12220.
All right, buddy.
How you doing?
What is the best place other than a bar to meet chicks?
Church.
Church, sure.
Okay. Joe, let's say you have a daughter. Pick a race other than your own that you wouldn't mind your daughter dating.
How about Chinese?
Chinese. You're a liberal man, my friend. You're a liberal man, but Earl just got his feelings hurt. What's the coolest nickname that a guy could have, Joe? Uh-oh.
Dumpy.
Dumpy is the coolest nickname.
That's real cool.
He panicked.
All right, Joe. When do you predict that Billy Staples will fall off the wagon next? How soon?
After the show.
Tonight at 11:01.
You got to answer the last question the way everybody does.
What part of the tri-state area has the most hideous, ugly women?
I'd say anywhere in Jersey.
All right, Jersey. Sorry about that, Joe Poole. Speaking of Jersey, how's your sister tonight, Joe?
Colleen.
She's good and she's semi-hot.
So you're disagreeing.
Semi is from the belt down. Dexter.
She's sporting a semi.
Dexter, you're on Ron and Fez, ready to get polled by us.
Yes, I am.
My friend, what's the first thing you notice when you meet a woman?
Her chest.
Her chest.
Mm-hmm. Dexter, what's the best thing to eat while watching the Super Bowl?
Wings.
I was going to say a woman. What's
the chest?
Dexter, what's the best concert you've ever seen in your life?
Pearl Jam.
All right. Dexter, what's the grossest thing you've ever touched?
Pearl Jam.
Couldn't tell you, sorry.
Oh, Dexter!
You were on a roll.
Another incomplete poll.
You were on a roll. What good's that to me, bud? I'm doing a show, okay? Thanks. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Yeah.
All right, Tom. What's your most prized possession?
That would have to be the ceramic Shea Stadium that I have.
Nice.
That must look classy.
It's beautiful.
Tom, who's your favorite American of all time? Your favorite American?
My favorite American?
Yeah.
Fez Watley.
Wow, way to go, Fezzy.
Wow, and I'm just first-generation American. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Tom, what's physically wrong with you right now?
Acne.
And what's the best song to sing in the shower?
Everything I Do For You by Bryan Adams.
The theme from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
All right,
yes, very good.
One more, Tom.
Okay.
What part of the tri-state area has the worst-looking women?
Connecticut.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Tom, if it wasn't for that thing at the end, you would have been my favorite caller of the night.
Oh.
All right, but you took a while to say Connecticut. Now, obviously, this thing's Connecticut, Fezzy.
Yeah.
Some bad-looking women.
And we're starting to look at a landslide this early into the polling night.
I'm ready to stop it. I'm literally...
the exit polls, Ronnie.
Give it to Connecticut at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, by the way, it's sad, too, because Crazy Claire lives there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
696.
All right, my friend.
Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
Paul, you ready to get polled here?
Yeah, I'm ready to get pulled.
All right, your favorite board game of all time?
Parcheesi.
Parcheesi.
Wow.
For a lot of you Pakistani people, it's a great game.
All right, Paul, name your favorite female funny person.
Caroline Ray.
Besides WNEW, what radio station do you listen to?
BAB out on Long Island.
All right.
All right, and what gives you the creeps?
Ants.
Ants, yeah, sure. Well, there's someone.
Ants just, ooh.
All right, last question. What part of the tri-state area has the worst looking women?
Ooh, that's got to be Staten Island.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Golly.
No doubt about it. There are Dumpy's mom's over there. Even there's no Puerto Rican mom.
Right.
It's the mustache.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, that's the problem there.
They all
Here's
look like fresh kills.
John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, buddy.
All right.
All right, John, say something nice about Mike Tyson.
Something nice about Mike Tyson.
Uh-huh.
You're stalling,
Ain't a
John.
damn thing.
Sorry, I need an answer.
Can't help you, my friend. I hate to see you hold on for no reason.
Right.
I hate to see a loser, Fez.
Oh, yeah. Make sure everyone knows they have to answer every question.
Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, guys? 4006.
Hoo-hoo-hoo-ah!
Chris, what was the last DVD or video you bought or rented?
Shrek.
Hey, Chris, what's the best vacation you ever had in your life?
Mexico, Cancun.
All right. Chris, was there something you hated to eat as a kid, but now you like it as an adult? What's that thing?
Shrimp.
And, Chris, also, what do you put on a hot dog?
Mustard.
All right. Chris, what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Weehawken, New Jersey.
Yeah, definitely. I like
Very
when people
specific.
get that specific. If we're going to break it down, it's got to be Weehawken.
Mm-hmm.
That's Pigtown. That's Fezzy. That's
Pig-hawken.
Yeah, that's Pig-hawken, really, when you think about it.
What it comes down to.
Chris was actually did very well. Here's Lee. Lee, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
All right, ready to get pulled, buddy?
You bet, bring it on.
What's your favorite website?
WNEW.com.
That's bad.
Whoa.
That's bad.
You know there's a lot of really good ones out there?
You know, you can actually see stuff.
All right, Lee, let's say you're contracting the NFL. What two teams do you get rid of?
Let's see. The Steelers and Dallas for the hell of it.
The mighty Steelers and Dallas. You're wiping out the 70s.
Lee, what's the last time you cried and why?
Oh, Jay, probably New Year's because I was hugging the bull.
That make you cry.
I like anyone who cries when they're physically sick.
Oh, yeah.
You know you're in touch with your inner child.
Lee?
I heard.
For any reason, have you ever dressed as a woman?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Lee, one last question. What part of the tri-state area has the most hideous women?
New Jersey. Sorry, Jopo.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Right.
Wow, Jersey.
Good news for you. It looks like Jersey's running away with this.
They are. When you enter Jersey, there's a sign that says, "Welcome to Skank Whore Heaven."
More specifically, you're looking at Weehawken.
Right, if you want to really narrow it down.
Yeah, that's a hellhole.
Capital of the Sweat Hogs. Jake, you're on Ron and Fez.
They all need to go to the curl up and die.
Yeah.
Hi, Jake.
What's going on?
Jake, you ready to take the poll?
Let's go.
All right, let's answer every question. When the show Friends is over, who is the cast member that we will never hear from again?
Chandler.
What is the first age that you ever remember being in a fist fight?
8.
8 years old.
Yeah.
All right. What's the first word that comes to mind when I say America?
Bombing.
Bombing. That's all you remember about this country. Is that we got bombed one day out of our 250-year history. Jay, what's the best porn tape you've ever watched?
Oh, definitely any John Leslie tape. Voyeur, like 1 through 18.
Stop being so enthusiastic. We got
Buttman makes.
He gave us 18 answers.
Buttman makes some good tapes too. John Stagliano's movies are awesome.
All right, my friend, we've got plenty out here. One last question, Fez, or?
Yeah, what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah, sure. There's no doubt about that.
It's rough.
They got the chicken heads. That's where Earl goes on weekends to meet girls.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Fezzy, we'll get back into the poll questions, but look who was calling us. We haven't heard from him forever. Lisa Croft.
Lisa Croft?
On the phone with us after Friday Fright. Challenged her, a week ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been hiding out for a week.
All right. So I guess we'll get some sort of decision or at least some clarity on this.
I guess it's her way of saying, hey, I can't do it.
Oh,
I back
okay.
down. I back down. Some people back down.
That'll happen.
Yeah, no problem there. Every fighter should know when they're over the hill.
Sure.
Yeah. Here it is, the very beautiful Fezzy, and is Lisa Croft. Lisa!
Hello, guys.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Hi, Lisa
I'm good.
Croft.
Yeah.
I knew I was getting a good bull busting for this one.
No, it's fine.
Why do I call?
Hey, it's fine.
No, you know what? Actually, I called for a couple of reasons. One, I didn't actually hear it. I was at work, but someone told me that, you're saying some disturbing things, that I don't love the show anymore.
That's okay.
And I've gone MIA. Well, I think I should really make it up to the show, and I'm considering participating in the big-ass night of fights.
I can't see it happening, honey. That's okay. You had a great prime. You were a great fighter for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't work out anymore.
I was going to retire, but one more run. I got to do it.
You would take on Friday Fright?
Yeah, come on. He's half my size and he'll be blindfolded.
Right. He's offered to do that much.
I mean, there were a few reasons at first I didn't want to. Pantera didn't want me to. He's like, I'm not letting somebody fight my girlfriend. I'll take the guy myself. But I don't need him to protect me. It's nice, but I can do it on my own.
Pantera's never had a fight in his life.
He's a powerful kid, He could take the guy on.
He'd kill him, actually.
Freddie Fright's like 18 pounds.
Exactly. You know how big Freddie Fright is. He's tiny.
I'll tell you this, though. I've never seen a woman beat a man before.
You know what? I agree with that. I generally say, I'm not the tiniest of women, but still, I don't think I could beat a guy. But come on, he's blindfolded.
He's blindfolded and he's Friday Fright. Let's face some facts.
In an 18 by 18 ring, I couldn't go with him for a few rounds. Come on, I can do it.
All right. I'm
this
excited.
Is the thing. I definitely want to do it, but I have school. So barring the fact that, or a situation where I have a test or something, I'm going to be there.
Now, I understand you're going to night school for sheet metal.
No, I'm not going to night school.
If they're doing any kind of spot welding that night, of course you got to make that.
Of course. No, I'm graduating this year.
You spent so much on the mask, anyway.
Now, do you know when you'll know whether you got a test or not?
I'll probably know by this Friday. I haven't had the class yet, but I just got to talk to the professor, make up some, I'm having, I don't know, ovarian surgery or something on the 22nd, something ridiculous, and we'll see if I can get out of it.
Good
okay, honey, stay in touch with us, all right?
All right, definitely.
All right, bye-bye.
All right,
thank you, Lisa Croft.
Bye-bye.
All right, Lisa Croft. I'm excited about that.
Lisa Croft saying she wants to be a part of it. She wants a part of Friday Fright at the big-ass Night of Fights, February 22nd, the downtown Farmingdale, Long Island.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and do some more polls. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
Here to learn about you, we're Ron and Fez. Doing a poll show tonight. Your chance to call in, 877-692-1027. We're asking you just a few questions. The only thing we ask back is that you answer every single question. That way, we get the survey done and we learn about our audience.
Now, how hard is that, Fezzy?
It sounds very simple to me.
And yet, some people can't pull it off.
Right. Well, all we want is an answer to every question.
And remember, these answers is just your opinion.
Yeah, there's no wrong answers.
All right, Ted, you ready to get polled?
You ready, Ted?
Yep.
Ted, what's the best sport to watch on TV?
Football.
Ted, how much money would it take for you to sleep all night in a bed with a decomposing corpse?
I'd say $1,000.
That's it.
Yeah, why not?
Ted, what's the worst physical pain you've ever had?
Oh, when I got my hernia.
Ooh, yeah.
Rough one.
All right, what's the oldest T-shirt or piece of clothing that you have that you still wear, Ted?
Probably a Spider-Man shirt I had since the 8th grade.
Nice, you can't part with that.
Still
Ted,
squeezing in that thing, are you?
The last question's the same for everybody. You have to tell us, what part of the tri-state area has the most hideous women?
I have to say Newark, New Jersey.
Sure, that's leading. That's leading.
Yeah, by far.
New Jersey, of course, is a state doing very well for itself in the polls.
Yeah.
We kick all our pigs out of Bayonne and we send them to Newark.
The Bayonne pigs. I've heard of that.
Yeah, it was even a movie. Frankie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Frankie.
2966, boys.
Buddy.
Hooah, hooah.
Frankie, you ready for the poll? You ready,
Ready.
pal? All right. Who's your favorite living beetle?
Ringo.
That's what an insult to Paul. Frankie, what's the best food to eat when you're high?
Donuts.
Donuts.
Mm-hmm. Did you do anything to commemorate Martin Luther King Jr. Day this past couple weeks?
No.
Okay.
White people are so scared of black people.
Frankie, what's the most beautiful place you've ever been in your life?
Bermuda.
All right. And what part of the tri-state area has the most ugly women?
East New York, Brooklyn.
Ah.
Okay.
Brooklyn being represented.
And they accept the nomination.
Eileen, you're Ron and Fez. You ready for us to poll you?
Eileen?
Yes.
All right. You ready for the poll?
Sure.
All right, Eileen, will Britney Spears still be a huge star in 20 years?
No.
Eileen, how many sexual partners have you had?
3.
John Edwards, hoax, or is there something to him?
Hoax.
Oh, Billy's crying. Hey, Eileen, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
20.
And what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Bayonne.
Way to go.
Uh-huh.
Nice. All right, Jersey's just running away with this poll.
Yeah, I don't know if we've even gotten a vote for any other place.
No.
I don't think
It's all
so.
Jersey from here on out.
Everything we've gotten so far has been Jersey.
As well it should be. Hey, Shane, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Shane.
Hey, how you doing?
Shane, what's your favorite fast food joint?
Wendy's.
Shane, what's something you could once do, but now you just can't anymore?
Skydive.
Sure, you're past the age where you can stand there with a parachute.
He landed on a Wendy's one time, Ronnie. He just can't do it again.
Shane, which one of the 7 dwarfs are you most similar to?
Sleepy.
I'll give you that one. How old does someone have to be for you, Shane, to say they lived a long life?
80.
Shane, which part of the tri-state area has the most hideous women?
Rockaway.
Rockaway, sure. Rockaway, Queens, Fez, you finally mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad, and I was wondering where the hell they've been.
Yeah. Makes you wonder.
And I live in Rockaway, and this is my face, bitch.
Yeah, we know.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Mike Moran, 877-692-1027 if you want to take the poll.
Hey, Chrissy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Card holder 8928.
Okay, baby.
Hoo-ah!
Chrissy, how much credit card debt do you have right now?
0.
Chrissy, how many guys have you given oral to?
Oh, God. Sorry, 25.
Wow! And Chrissy, can you be here in 15 minutes?
All right, Chrissy, who do you think is more of a sidekick to Superman? Supergirl, Lois Lane, or Jimmy Olsen?
Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, no, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Hey,
I may ask that again tonight.
Yeah, I know. That one actually needs to be pondered for some time.
A couple hours on
we
that
could
one.
do a show on that one.
I'm going to circle that one.
Yeah, circle that one. Chrissy, let me see. What's the last book that you read?
Blood and Gold by Anne Rice.
Oh, that's a nice one, yeah. Girls love that Anne Rice.
And Chrissy, what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Flushing.
Flushing.
And can I also say Coney Island? Ooh,
I'm sorry, Chris, you had to pick one or the other.
Oh, yeah, just one specific answer, please.
And remember, a lot of the girls in Flushing love to go to Coney Island in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Earl gets mad every time Queens picks up something. He's such a homer. Him and Honk both, they love the Queens.
They can't get enough of it.
Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Do me a favor. Ask why Wonder Boy hates me now. Why I'm left all alone here with no supplies. Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Name your favorite sea creature.
Probably seahorse.
Yeah.
Sure. That's the best. Out of the whole sea, that's the best.
They don't make any sense.
They're neither sea nor horse.
Mike, Mike, how many times a day you brush your teeth?
Once.
Oh, that's attractive.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not even going to bother asking about flossing, Fezzy. That ain't happening at all.
Mike, if you got a new dog right now, what would you name it?
Probably Hennessy.
Mike, when's the last time you had sex in public? What happened?
Nothing. I got it in a park.
And what was his name?
Cool out, Ron. Cool out.
And what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Jersey City.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt there.
Right.
Fezzy, we got a celebrity that wants to play with us. It's Hard Rock Johnny.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hard Rock Johnny, want to take the poll, my friend?
Yes, I'm ready, boys.
Johnny, your first question. What is one thing you would not order off the Hard Rock menu?
The veggie burger. Just personal preference.
Sure, I understand. Johnny, what's your dream job of all time, your fantasy job?
Oh, President of the United States of America.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd have my vote.
Yeah. Johnny, have you ever stolen from work, like the memorabilia?
No, never.
And what is something that you have a fear of that you can't understand? Uh-oh, Fezzy.
Oh, no. I thought
the dark.
The dark.
I'm not a big fan
Johnny's
of the dark.
afraid of the dark.
And what part of the tri-state area, Johnny, has the ugliest women?
South Jersey.
All right, Johnny Hard Dark. Thanks a lot, my friend.
Thank you, Johnny. It's that easy, people.
Should all drown in lakes of blood. Now they will know why they are afraid of the dark. Now they will learn why they fear the night.
Now I'm scared.
Peter, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, 2003, boys.
That'll be a great number for you next year. Peter, what's your favorite movie of all time?
I would have to say Jaws.
Oh, sure, it's the best.
All right, Peter, name another president's face that you would add to Mount Rushmore.
Nixon.
Sure, we got to get Nixon up here. He's so great.
We can ski down the nose.
Where do we put him, on the south side? Where nobody sees it? The dark side of the mountain?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, Peter, does a guy ever really get over a broken heart?
Never.
Yeah.
I had a broken heart about 30 years ago, and it still bothers me.
You still miss that bitch, huh?
It was Nixon.
Still.
Yeah. I wonder how many guys you've been banging since then. Whatever. Let's move on.
All right, Peter, on a scale of 1 to 10, how religious do you consider yourself?
1.
Yeah, okay. Peter, in the tri-state area, who's got the most hideous women?
Roosevelt Island.
Oh!
See it.
I've seen some skanks there.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah. That Ellen working the door.
Oh, she calls herself a butter blonde bombshell.
I'd still run a batch on those teats, though.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Get a sack for the face, you're all set. 877-692-1027.
Don't worry, I'll put a sack over her face, Fezzy.
That's a Roman helmet, Ronnie. Pole show going on right now.
Now, Friday night, Fezzy, we're going to be doing a piercing show. The good folks from Ron Tattoos are coming in.
Out of Elizabeth, New Jersey, probably the most attractive women in the tri-state area there.
No doubt about it.
908-289-7876. That's the number for Ron's Tattoos and Piercings.
Now, we got some of our girls are getting tattoos. Actually piercings. F-Me is getting nips pierced.
Well, that's a big job for F-Me boobs.
Lynn is getting her lips done. Ice Cream Girl's getting her eyes. Myra's getting her lips. Frenchie's getting nips.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got... do we got a Prince Albert? Only one guy getting a Prince Albert?
We got a guy named Jason getting the Prince Albert.
Yeah, and then we have a guy doing his taint also.
All right, we're getting a taint, and we got a sack?
Yeah, we got a sack also.
Oh, a sack and taint. All right.
Sack, taint, and Prince Albert.
And no other guys unless they're getting one of those done.
Exactly.
I'd let in another Prince Albert, but that's it.
Yeah.
He's got to be at the end of it.
Okay.
And then Danielle getting her tongue, and who else?
Sacagawea's getting a tongue.
Yeah.
We got Melissa doing a belly button. Not our Melissa, another Melissa.
Oh, really?
All right.
So now we're just, we can't come up with new names. We got to confuse the listeners.
And whoever put this list together, there are not 8 U's in tongue. All right?
And half these things that we found out weren't decleat, so why is it still on there?
Let's revise the list a little bit.
Let me just ask this. Why would any woman want to get her love bump done? I can't understand that. That one I'm going to have a tough time even watching. I mean, I'm freaked out by getting the nips done. But the love bump, perhaps the most important thing a woman has?
It's going to happen in here in this studio Friday night on the Ron and Fez show.
Now, I still wear a cup sometimes when I'm feeling a little fragile. Why the hell would you want to get a Prince Albert?
Right.
That's your holiest of holies.
Mm-hmm.
And something's going to go in there?
You're wearing something through the hood.
Our own Billy Staple getting a stack done, Fezzy.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You happy about that, Billy?
He says he wants a liver transplant.
Get a tattoo. I mean, get a staple through that old liver and pull it out of there like a crane.
Billy Staples, you are not getting a liver ring.
It'll be like hauling an old car out of the reservoir. That's how big it is. It's like pulling a Chevy out of the bottom of a reservoir.
Yes, we've almost got you out of the reservoir. Hang on.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
How you doing, guys?
I don't know.
All right, Mike. Let's see. Do you have any allergies?
No.
All right.
Mike, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
I'm 17, still a virgin.
You're still a virgin?
17, yup.
Jeez, great.
All right. We'll go ahead and put you down for 40.
Yeah.
All right, what's the worst thing you've ever smelt? Smelt?
His own ass.
No, I didn't say my friend's farts.
Right. You're not banging chicks, but you got your nose up to your buddy's ass. Hey, what's the best food combo you ever had, Mike?
I don't know. I love the McDonald's double cheeseburgers.
Sure. No wonder you're smelling those farts.
Oh. Ow. And, Mike, what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Just to piss Earl off, I'm going to have to say Queens.
Yeah, Queens is leading this thing. Earl, I'm sorry.
Earl's going to go out and drag tonight just to prove him wrong.
And he'd still be the most attractive girl in Queens.
And have the thinnest mustache.
Did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in Queens?
Earl, put your taint away.
He's polishing up that taint. He got a big night ahead of him.
You know, that F train actually looks like they're running livestock through there. I thought it was heading off to the butcher.
I thought it was wagon train.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez. Half of them getting off at Roosevelt Island.
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
How's it going?
All right, Kevin, pick any other city in the country to live in. You get to pick.
New York City.
Yeah,
any other city.
He's out for that one. Here's the thing. He held on 29 minutes. He gets answer one. Hey, Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, what's up?
Bill, who's the greatest wrestler of all time?
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I don't get rid of him now.
Okay. Bill, The house is on fire. You can only save 2 of the following. Your spouse, your child, your mother. Who dies?
Wow, that's a good one.
My mom.
Yeah.
You let your mom go?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I would do that, but between her and the TV, my mom would still have to die.
Would you get off that TV? I'm trying to get it out of the fire.
I'm unplugging the cable. Well, she's in golf. Bill, you ever named your car?
No.
No, me neither.
All right, Bill, and tell us, what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Obviously, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Obviously.
All right, thanks, my friend.
All right.
Take care.
Here's Tim. Tim, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Tim.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
What's up?
Tim, what's the one common food item that you refuse to eat?
Broccoli.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. When you die, who's the first person you want to meet on the other side?
Martin Luther King. No? That good?
Yeah, that's a great one.
That's an excellent answer.
What's a popular thing or person that you like to see Ron and Fez start a backlash against?
What, say that again?
Popular person or thing that you like to see me and Fez start a backlash against?
Oh, man. Ronald McDonald?
Yeah, okay. We're going to be after the clown.
I doubt it. All right, let's see your names. Tim.
Yeah. Right.
I can't see anymore.
Yeah.
Have you told someone you love them in the past week?
Yes.
What was his name?
Ronald McDonald.
Oh. No.
Who was it, Tim?
Who was it? It was,
Grimace.
It was a girl.
Yeah, what was her name?
I can't say.
Oh, there goes
Oh, Tim.
Actually, we tried to get him off.
Right.
You know. We had to the bum rush that son of a bitch.
His favorite character at McDonald Land is Turd Burglar.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
1621.
Buddy. Jeff, what is the one thing about men that women never seem to understand?
We have feelings.
You puss.
Jeff, do you believe in angels?
No.
Jeff, what's something that's difficult for you that it seems like comes easy to other people?
Reading.
I don't read. What was that lineman's name that couldn't read?
Oh, Dexter Manley?
Dexter Manley. And then finally, see the football game. They made a big thing and put him on Sports Center, reading like a second grade retard.
Ronnie, we had Dexter Manley on the show years and years ago.
Yeah, we did.
Ronnie set me up so badly. We were going to play a contest. We were giving away something, whatever Dexter was
We had a game show, yeah.
Yeah, we were playing a game show. Ronnie says to me, have Dexter read the question. And I come to Dexter Manley and go, we need you to read. Oh, damn. I didn't realize till too late.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jeff's still in.
That's the meanest thing.
Jeff's still in.
All right, Jeff, I'll just go ahead and ask you a question. I'm not sure where we're at.
Sure.
What's your favorite episode of Gilligan's Island?
I like the episode where Gilligan was hunted by the headhunters. I know it's guess insert episode here, but I just like that one because she was hiding and then...
No, how's it going? What part of the tri-state area has the worst women?
Jersey City, home of the invention of the ugly stick.
All right, thank you very much, Jeff. You did a very good job, by the way, Jeff.
Excellent answers. That's going to help us a lot in our research.
Yeah. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, guys.
Stephanie, what's the one thing sexually you would not do with a man?
Oh, my God. There's really nothing I wouldn't do.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to be specific.
Yeah. We're losing.
I don't know. Use a strap-on with a guy.
There you go.
Then then Fez doesn't want to talk to you anymore. Get off my Fez.
Sorry.
I like any woman. She's like, yeah, go ahead, take a dump on me. What do I care? I'm trash anyway. Take a dump on me. I'm your toilet seat.
Yeah.
Stephanie.
I only want women with low self-esteem from this point on. I want them to feel like garbage and then call me.
Screen those. All right, Stephanie. Will there be an African-American president in your lifetime?
Never.
No one's lifetime.
Sorry.
Earl, just look at Earl. Earl, you don't think it's going to happen in your lifetime, do you?
I just don't think it'll ever happen.
Who do you think has the best shot right now?
Tiger Woods.
Oh, I'd vote.
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
Really? Yes.
Yeah, you can't get that. The
He's not
Jacksons,
old enough yet.
They're like the Kennedys to the black people, Fezzy. That's how the Jacksons are.
Right.
That's their Kennedys.
There's that kid from Texas, that Ford kid.
By the way, Jesse Jackson Jr. is an illegitimate kid that hasn't been born yet. There's got to be 40 Jesse Jackson Jr.'s out there. Hey, Stephanie, what's the best nickname of all time?
Fifi.
Fifi?
Yeah.
That's my nickname.
Really?
Ew.
Here, Fifi. Here, girl. Low self-esteem.
Stephanie, would you ever do a nude scene in a movie if the price was right?
Definitely.
What's the price?
$100.
$100.
I don't know, $1,000.
Listen, we're casting.
I'll come on in.
Hey, Stephanie, what part of the tri-state area has the most hideous chicks?
Definitely
Paramus. Jersey running away with this thing, Fuzzy.
Nice.
We got to take a break. Is Allie here?
Yes.
All right, good. It's Allie's birthday. We wanted to bring her in.
Right.
877-692-1027. You listen to the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez.
You're scaring me. Stop it.
1027 WNEW.
We're Ron and Fez on a Wednesday night. We'll get back to the poll show in just a bit.
Well, Fezzy, we've been waiting for her all night. She finally came here. It's her own Allie Dudley.
Allie Dudley, friend of the show. It's her birthday tonight. Let's bring in Allie Dudley.
Hey, Allie. Hi, Allie.
Happy birthday, Allie Dudley.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Having a nice
You
evening.
look nice tonight, too. Where'd you go out to dinner?
Thank you. To Commune. A restaurant over on 22nd.
They like any communist food, Fuzzy. It's always good.
That's good. You share with the other table.
Yeah, right.
You got to pass the borscht over.
You get one plate for actually a whole section. What'd Joe Poo get you for your birthday? Anything?
Yeah, your man, Joe Poo.
Nothing.
No, I have something. It's not wrapped yet.
Oh.
You'll have to wait.
Make sure you wrap it, big man.
Such a skank.
Well,
you know that?
man.
Seriously. You're a skank.
He's just awful.
Nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
Why don't you take her to wrestling for her birthday? You know she likes wrestling.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah.
How much are tickets? I got $2.
What kind of homo that doesn't know how much it would cost to get into wrestling?
Come on.
Allie Dudley is probably the biggest wrestling fan Ronnie and I know.
More ways than one.
I love wrestling. It's the best.
Yeah.
Now, you know, we told some wrestlers and stuff that today was your birthday.
You did?
And they sent some audio birthday cards to you.
That's right, because it's a travel day for the WWF.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
It
They
is.
did
Yes, it
SmackDown
is.
last night. They taped it, so they weren't in town.
Right.
In Connecticut and Stamford, so they had to send audio greetings.
Aww.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
It's so nice.
Yeah. Here's
What
the
a nice
first one.
surprise.
All right. This is Johnny Lauer, formerly China of the WWF. Happy birthday, Allie. Hope you had a great year, kid. My past year's been pretty lousy. I lost Hunter. I lost Eddie Guerrero. I loved Eddie Guerrero, and it broke my heart. I lost the Intercontinental Championship. I lost the European Championship. I lost the Women's Championship. I lost my job. I lost my name. And I lost on Celebrity Fear Factor. I guess I'm just a big loser. But you have a great day. Remember, I'm the 9th wonder of the world, so you must be at least 12th or 13th. And, by the way, if you know anyone who's looking to hire a 6'2", 240-pound woman with a cinder block for a head, well, you just let them know Joni Lauer's available. I guess I'm just going to go work out now. So, again, happy frickin' birthday, Allie.
Wow. Very cool.
I guess that's nice.
Yeah.
What's
China?
What's China's real name?
Joni Lauer. Yeah, she has to go by that now because she's no longer in the Fed.
Not allowed to call herself China.
No, Vince and Flair own that name.
Sure. 50-50.
One of them owns Chai, the other one owns
No.
Anyone else kind enough to send along?
Yeah, you know, some of the greats. Allie, a big wrestling fan. She goes way back watching wrestling when she was a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one of the old-timers.
Wow.
Oh, my levels. Who's this for, anyway? Allie, is that her name or just her favorite place to do it? What do you mean I'm on? Great. Take out that favorite place to do it line in post, idiots. All right, humanoids, this is the brain telling Allie happy birthday. I tell her to cut the cake, but I don't think she's allowed around sharp objects. Seriously, Allie, you're a bright girl. She once sent me a fax with a stamp on it. Today she spent half her birthday in the supermarket staring at some frozen orange juice because it said concentrate. Last year I got her an AM radio for her birthday. It took her 9 months to figure out she could use it at night. Tonight we're going to go out and celebrate after the show. I told her to meet me at the corner of Walk and Don't Walk. One time we were out, we passed the YMCA. She said, look, they misspelled Macy's. No, we should have a good time this evening. I'm going to have her alphabetize a bag of M&Ms. Really, Allie, have a wonderful birthday and be safe out there. Because once I asked her if she'd ever been picked up by the fuzz. She said no, but I have been swung around by the jugs. Happy birthday, you big goof. All right, that's nice.
That's the brain.
The brain not losing that sense of humor that he always had. Yeah, very cool. Cool.
That's a current bit. That is current.
That is. The great announcer, Bobby Heenan, great announcer, great manager.
Who's next? Davy Boy and the Dynamite Kid, Fez?
And Matilda, too.
All right, I guess that's it. I guess there's no one else.
No, Ronnie, actually, there's another old-timer.
No, there's more?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. They're very excited that it's Allie Dudley's birthday.
Ho! This is Hacksaw Jim Duggan wanting to say happy birthday to a real American, Allie Dudley. We salute you, Allie, because you're as sweet as apple pie, only you're not as crusty or as messy when you're all covered with ice cream. Ho! So have an all-American birthday, because you're as grand as Old Glory yourself, only you're not red, white, and blue. You're just white. Ho! Now see if you can blow out all those candles on that cake, tough guy. USA! USA! USA!
There he
nice.
goes.
Cool.
Well,
Jim.
Well, you get plenty of that stuff in the show tonight. Our own Allie Dudley.
Right. Big wrestling fan, and of course it's her birthday tonight.
Wow, well that was plenty. That was all you could really expect.
Actually, there's more.
No.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Yay, yay, yay.
Yeah, it gives me plenty of time to eat pizza.
Sure, all right. Let's check out this audio birthday greeting.
Listen up, this is the Nature Boy! Woo! Allie Dudley, happy birthday to you! Another year of styling, profiling, of being a wheeler-dealing, kiss-stealing, limousine-riding, Learjet flying son of a gun! Allie Dudley, let me tell you this right now. I've been all over God's green earth doing what I do best, being the Nature Boy! Woo! I went 90 minutes with Bruiser Brody in Tokyo, Japan. I took Harley Race to the limit in Kansas City, Missouri. And I went nonstop for an hour with the great Jack Briscoe in Miami, Florida. But, Allie, none compares to you, because you and I, we went all night long. Woo! From dusk till dawn and back again. You coming down on me for the top rope, me putting you on the business end of a figure-4 love lock. You're the best there was. And I'm the Nature Boy. Woo! I've been with the best. The great Joyce DeWitt. The beautiful Randy Oakes from Chips. And a cousin of Cher's. Bottom line, Allie, get ready. It's your turn to ride Space Mountain again. And, Allie, it's a long line, but it's worth the wait. Woo! You may not like it, but you will learn to love it. Why? Bottom line, it's your birthday, and you are the best thing going today. Woo!
Woo! Woo!
I guess Nate's is losing his voice a little bit after all those other wrestlers.
I know. Wow, the Nature Boy. That's very cool.
Yeah, so that's your birthday greeting. One more?
Wow, there's more? I had no idea.
Unbelievable.
Hey, Allie, you little Hulkamaniac. This is the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan, baby, telling you, my little Hulka-dudette, to have one great Hulka birthday. I hope you get some great Hulka presents and enjoy some Hulka cake. And my main two Hulkamaniacs, Hulka Ron and Hulka Fez, better be treating you Hulka right and giving you a great Hulka party with Hulka noisemakers, Hulka decorations, and a big round of everyone Hulka singing happy Hulka birthday to Hulka you. Because I don't want to have to get into my Hulka car, buckle up my Holka seatbelt, drive out of my Holka driveway, deal with that Holka traffic, try to find a Holka parking space, then take that Holka elevator up to that Holka radio station and give those guys a Holka beating that they'll never Holka forget. So Holka Allie, Holka have, a Holka happy, Holka birthday. I Holka hope, Holka you, Holka has, a Holka great, Holka one. Now, I'm not even making any Holka sense. So what you gonna Holka do when Hulkamania says happy birthday to you?
All right.
That was Hulka cool.
Yeah. The incredible Hulk Hogan.
Oh, he says Hulk a little too much. Well, I guess that was it, and that was plenty, Fez.
Yeah.
That was, what's that? Everything's shaking. Who is that?
Is Andre the Giant?
It's Andre.
Oh, my gosh.
No audio greetings from Andre in person.
He's in person, Allie.
Oh
Up here, Allie.
Oh, there you are.
Up here. Look higher.
He's so giant-like.
Yeah, oh, he must be almost 6'5".
Oh, much bigger.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm 7'4".
Yeah.
560 pounds.
Yeah.
From Grenoble, France.
Wow.
I am Andre the Giant.
Yeah, it was great to see you here, Andre. We got a birthday girl here.
That's right.
It's my birthday.
Allie Dudley.
Allie Dudley, you know her.
Yes.
The prettiest of all the Dudleys.
Right.
Well, Spike is all right.
Well, Spike is cute, sure. But, Allie, have you ever had somebody come by that looked like he's about 6'3" and say to you, happy...
No.
What's that?
Much bigger.
You're bigger than that.
This is a big birthday surprise.
Yeah.
I'm 7'4".
Right.
560 pounds.
Yeah.
From Grenoble, France.
Wow. So he came all the way here from Jersey.
So giant. From Jersey.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was in the neighborhood.
Right.
There's a few giant steps.
Right.
Through the rotten
So
Right
like
over
3 or
the
4
Hudson.
steps over, right, to get here?
I did not even get my shoelaces wet.
Now, I'm glad you're here. We were going to have a birthday cake.
What?
What's wrong?
A birthday snake?
No.
You like birthday snake?
No.
No, I'm afraid of snakes.
You don't like snakes?
No, I do not like snakes. What did you say?
I said birthday cake.
Oh.
Cake.
That makes more sense.
Right.
Because you would have cake.
Sure.
At the birthday celebration.
Right.
On your birthday.
Yeah, not a snake. Who
Right.
have a snake? Who have a snake on their birthday?
Right, that's silly.
Right.
Yeah.
I would love some cake.
Sure.
I need a big plate.
Sure.
I may go up to 561 pounds.
Right. We'll put a big slice of snake on that plate. What?
What? A big slice of snake?
No.
You know I am afraid of snakes.
Cake, Andre, cake.
Oh, my heart jumped up in my throat.
Yeah,
My
sure.
giant heart, my oversized heart
Right.
jumped up in my throat.
Yeah. I understand.
Oh, that made me nervous.
All right, we're going to put the candles in the cake.
Okay.
And we got it?
Don't get nervous, Andre.
Yeah, we're going to turn off the lights and bring in the snake.
What?
What?
You're going to turn off the lights and bring in a snake? Don't you know how dangerous that is? It's bad enough to have the snake in the first place.
Right.
But to turn off the lights so that you don't know the whereabouts of the snake. It's crazy.
Andre, I said cake.
Cake.
Oh.
You know,
There's no birthday snake.
If we got a guy like, why are you afraid of snakes when you're almost 5'10"?
5'10"?
Yeah.
I'm much
You could
bigger.
stomp on
You're
him.
bigger than that.
You could stomp on a snake.
I could because I'm 7'4", 560 pounds from Grenoble, France.
All right, at the end of this, since it's a birthday party, we'll all play pin the tail on the snake.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You're going to play pin the tail on the snake?
No.
Pin the tail on the snake? A snake is not a party favor. I'm trying to tell you people.
I said pin the tail on the donkey.
Yeah.
Donkeys I'm not afraid of.
Snakes don't have tails.
Right.
Right, they're
So you
like
wouldn't-
one big long
Right,
tail.
you
They're
wouldn't pin a
snakes.
tail on it.
Snakes are all tails.
Right.
Sometimes you get so paranoid, I just think you hear snake for no reason.
What?
Snake for no reason. There's no snake.
There's no snake.
Oh, one more thing.
What?
A snake, a snake.
What? Now it just sounds like you're saying the word snake over and over
No!
again. It's like you're substituting the word snake for all the other words.
No, I said
All
we're
the
gonna...
other words
You
are
said
snake.
cake.
I said we're going to sing happy birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Are you ready?
nice.
Happy birthday to Snake.
Snake? It's a snake's birthday? I will not come to a snake's birthday party.
It's Allie's birthday.
Not if you pay me. Not if you pay me.
All right. Oh. Happy birthday to you.
I need a big piece.
Happy birthday, dear Snakey.
Snakey? Snakey? You know I'm afraid of the snake. And to give a snake a nice nickname like Snakey.
Right, that's wrong.
Because they're not cuddly, they will get you.
We got to finish the song. Happy birthday to you. Go ahead, Allie Dudley. Blow out the candles. There she goes.
Oh, that's a big giant blow. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. You got all the candles.
All right. Give Andre a piece of cake and off he goes.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye,
Bye, Andre.
Goodbye.
Watch out for the snakes.
What? You have a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have a real sense of humor, but have a happy birthday.
There he goes. Bye.
Wow. So giant-like.
Bye-bye now.
I'm heading back to Jersey.
Go back to New Snakey.
What? I would never go to a state named after a snake.
A snake named after a what? It's back.
I said state.
Oh, state.
State.
Usually it's me confused.
Right, you got me scared that
Right,
time.
now everyone got snake on the mind.
Right.
Every one of us.
I had a really good, like,
It'll happen.
I had a really good T-bone snake tonight for dinner.
Did you
It was
really?
really good.
Was it juicy?
You
Yeah.
T-boned a snake.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Steak.
Good.
Steak.
Oh,
T-bone steak.
Steak is good.
Yeah.
Steak
Steak
is good.
is
That's
really
how,
good.
That's how I got to be 7'4",
Yeah.
560
big.
pounds.
Yeah.
He's a
Fucking
big
Noble France.
All right.
from eating snake.
I will see you now.
Wow. There goes
Bye, Andre. There you went.
Gosh, he's a big boy.
You know something, Al? It's thank God nobody here needs a blood transfusion because it's taking you an hour to slice a piece of cake.
I know, Al. What are you doing? Everyone's starving.
Why would it take so long to cut a little piece of cake?
Because I want to make sure I cut it evenly.
And can I ask you
What
another
does that
question?
matter?
We live in a city that has the best bakeries. We got chefs from all over. Yet you keep buying the same crappy sheet cake every time we have a birthday.
I
Ever
think
hear what
that's the
cheesecake?
same. That may be the same sheet cake.
Betty Cocker's back.
He's back.
What you cooking, Betty?
I hate that Betty Cocker stuff. All right, well, yeah, we got a little birthday present for you, too.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah.
It's from Joe Pooh. Wink, wink.
Right.
It's from Ron and
It's
Fez.
the parents that buy the son's
Yeah, right.
birthday present for the girlfriend.
Yeah, this is from Joe Pooh.
Uh-huh.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
He was too shy to
why-
give it to you.
Joe, why don't you tell her what's in there before she opens it? It's a birthday present.
No way. This is so cool. This is the Triple H, the game, Hunter Hearst Helmsley,
Yeah.
bobblehead.
Yeah, it's a Triple H bobblehead.
So cool.
I shopped everywhere for that. My feet are killing me.
So cool.
You
I'm
can
sure
sit and
did.
batch that after Joe Pooh leaves at night.
The other
Thinking about a real
bobblehead.
man.
And, oh my gosh, a very cool Greetings from Dudleyville, USA t-shirt.
There you go, Allie Dudley.
Thank you very much. This is great.
I hope
Great.
you like it, honey. That's all from Fez. Joe and I had nothing to do with it. Foiled.
Thank you, everyone, for everything.
Well,
And the
you have
cake.
a happy birthday, sweetheart.
I will. I plan on it. I
All
went
right,
out
we'll take
last-
a little break. We'll come back with some more poll stuff, Fezzy.
We'll get back to the polls when we return. 877-692-1027.
It's Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
We are Ron and Fez. 877-692-1027. That's our toll-free phone number.
Fezzy, Darlene just emailed us and said that Al called her up. Al Dukes said she's on hold and you want to say happy birthday to Allie.
Right, her best
Then he
friend.
came back and said, no, Ron and Fez want to move on.
Oh, nice. That's the people skills that we love.
Allie, happy birthday from little Darlene the chicken.
All right.
And that's from Darlene and Jesse. They're going to get you something.
Oh, nice. They're buying gifts together now, I guess.
Yeah, they are.
It's one of those situations.
A baby.
They're getting you your own baby.
They're gonna get you a niece.
Aw, that's nice.
All right, let's go back to the poll questions, Fezzy. And then I believe we're going to be talking to Perrynoid on the air in just a few moments.
Perrynoid taking on Billy Staples at the Big Ass Night of Fight.
Hey, John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Good, buddy.
John, let me ask you this question if you're ready to be polled, are you?
Yep.
What is the funniest thing you've ever heard on the Ron and Fez show?
The Nature Boy.
That's funny.
All right. Name a song you know all the words to.
Rush, 2112.
John, what's the worst thing you ever saw in your life other than Rush in concert?
I don't know, did a cleanup job. It was a suicide.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
That type of thing.
All right. Have you ever cried at the movies?
No.
I didn't think so. You didn't cry at the suicide.
Yeah, right. You're not going to cry there.
Right.
John, in the tri-state area, who's got the most hideous women?
Long Island.
Long Island. Can't stand those Long Island girls. Alexis, you're on Ron and Fez. You ready to get pulled?
Yeah, definitely.
Alexis, how many naughty bits do you have?
Ooh, I would have to go with 4.
Count them all off. Okay. Fezzy, your turn.
All right. Besides the 4 main characters, name your favorite reoccurring Seinfeld character.
Jeez, that's a tough one. It's been a while since I've watched the show.
Sorry, honey.
Sorry.
Always got it. Stupid girl.
Too stupid to be pulled.
Stupid girl.
Stupid.
Here's your theme song, baby. Hey, Jason. Jason, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, pull me.
Hey, Jason, what's the one thing a shy person needs to know to break the ice?
How to laugh.
How to laugh.
All right. Jason?
Yes?
At what age do kids no longer need a babysitter?
15.
15.
We'll go 15.
14-year-old kids.
Those are the babysitters.
4 in my house. You're sitting there with crappy diapers waiting for your folks to come back from a tap room. What do you think I ate?
I'll be a bad father.
Hey, Jason, what's the one thing to bring to someone's house when you're invited over?
The alcohol.
Right.
Okay.
In your case, your appetite.
Right. All right. Name a TV show that should be canceled.
Uh-oh.
Job.
What?
The Job.
Ouch, that hurts so Renee. That's their friend.
Right.
That's
The
their
Job.
friends.
I need a laugh track.
Out of I know, I'm the same way. Tell me when to laugh. I can't do it myself. Out of the tri-state area, who's got the most hideous women?
Fort Lee, New Jersey.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Okay.
Those pigs in Fort Lee. I call it Fartley.
I call it Portly.
You win again, Fez. Reagan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Reagan.
Hi.
How you doing, honey?
Good, how are you?
Reagan, how many times do you touch yourself a week?
Twice.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you got to set up like a Wednesday, Thursday thing, or
Fascist hump day?
You spread it out?
Oh, I like Mondays and Thursdays.
Mondays and Thursdays is touch night, Fuzzy.
Right. I don't like Mondays. Someone smells at work. Do you tell them?
No, I just make fun of them.
Hey, look at Earl. Reagan, what's the one thing you won't do with a man?
Oh, rim job.
All right, that brings us to our next question. Who'd you rim, Rikishi or Nell Carter?
You can only rim one of them. Remember, the Nazis have your parents. Don't kill them.
Nell Carter.
Me too.
Way to go, Anne Frank.
Me too. What part of the tri-state area has the most hideous women?
Ooh, Rotten Island.
Rotten Island. Is it Staten Island?
I think it's Staten Island. Yeah.
Here's Derek. Derek, you're on Ron and Fez.
Buddy.
Hey, Derek.
Big ass, so 1156.
All right, my friend.
Hooah! Hooah! Hooah!
Derek.
Yes, sir.
Name your favorite famous person that is named James, Jim, or Jimmy.
Jimmy Belushi.
Jimmy Belushi. That is an insult to Jimmy Stewart. All right, what was the band of the 90s?
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses. That went to 91.
Yeah, early 90s.
You peaked quick.
How often do you get a haircut, Derek?
Once a month.
Really?
Yeah, up and down.
You get the mullet all cleaned up.
Yeah, trimmed up nice for the ladies.
And what's the one thing in life that makes you the most happiest?
Marijuana.
Yeah.
All right. And what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Ossining, New York.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, Rory, we're getting dumped out again?
When do we get dumped on?
I don't know. I'll go check right now.
You know, I want to be told every time that we were dumped, and you and Al to check into that.
Okay.
All right?
You got it.
I mean, the listeners are sending me emails.
Okay.
Now, why should they be telling me and not my producers?
I'll find out.
Thank you.
We need to know so we can stop and redirect.
Because Rudy runs our life now.
Right.
That makes sense. Hey, Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, what's the biggest or most expensive thing you've ever stolen?
A car.
No.
Joe, are you a retard?
Joe,
I'm sorry you had to answer.
that was yes.
I caught him, Fezzy. Jay, you're on the Ron and Fez program.
What's going on, guys? Card holder 2243.
All right, Jay. You're in a crowded subway car. There's 3 empty seats. One next to a black man, one next to an Asian man, and one next to a Hispanic man. Where do you sit?
My favorite, next to the black man.
Personally, Fez, I'm walking.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Wait for the next train.
Why do I want to get mugged on that train? Let me ask you this, Jay. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
All right. Jay, old people, delightful or creepy? Creepy. And
well, I'm not talking to him. I'm talking... Cum Day got dumped.
Really?
We can't say the term Cum Day.
Well, as long as you don't... I think it was during content. It was during a pleasuring...
It was Monday is how it was said.
Right. Monday is Cum Day. We can't say that.
Well, I think it was during the whole,
That's bull crap, and you know it.
Yeah.
You guys should be down there battling for us.
Jay, what part of the tri-state area has the most unattractive women?
Definitely gotta say Beat Hood, Jersey.
Beat Hood. Big ups, eh?
877-692-1027 if you want to get in on the poll show before the end of it.
Hey, Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Jason.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, buddy. Jason.
1459.
All right, my man.
Hooah!
Jason, what's the first album that you loved?
Def Leppard, Hysteria.
All right. What's the most money you ever found?
Wait, let me
$150 in the wallet.
I'm still laughing at Hysteria.
Right.
You're putting some sugar on. Did you keep it? Did you keep that 150?
Yes, I did, but I turned the wallet in.
Yeah. That's where you made your mistake, buddy. Because somebody gives me the wallet back with no money and I'm stabbing them.
Sure. Hey, I want to give you a reward.
Put a blade in their throat. What's the scariest natural disaster out there other than the Hysteria album?
It's got to be a tornado.
Yeah.
Right. This may be it.
Yeah. Here you go, mullet.
Beautiful.
Jason, is Valentine's Day a big deal in your relationship?
Oh, yeah. My girlfriend's right next to me. I better say yes.
All right. And what, out of the tri-state area, who's got the skankiest women?
Queens.
Yeah.
Queens, right.
Earl, good luck. Good news. You're winning over there in Queens. Your skanks are ruling the nation, my friend.
Because his mother lives there.
All right. Hey, Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Look out! Earl just shoved Joe. Hey, Bill.
Yes.
All right, Bill. Pick the year you think you will die in.
2050.
2050, yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. Wishful thinking.
Let me ask you this, Bill. Who's your favorite apostle?
Philip.
Nice.
He was great.
Yep.
Hey, I came up with a screwdriver.
Mm-hmm.
Great head on that guy.
Bill, what's 9 times 6?
54.
Nice.
There you go.
Bill, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
Well, late bloomer, I'd say 18.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. And what part of the tri-state area has the ugliest women?
Being from Jersey, I'd have to say Queens.
Queens is coming on strong.
Yeah, Queens making a huge comeback.
Yeah. Hey, Fezzy, let's take a little time here and talk to our buddy Perrynoid.
Okay.
Who sent us that email that we read earlier that just reamed Billy Staples.
It actually sent chills up my spine.
Or as he calls them, belly staples.
Mm-hmm. What Perrynoid wants to do to Billy Staples, February 22nd at the Big Ass Night of Fights.
Now, the odd thing here, is there even one guy on our team who thinks Billy Staples can win this?
I don't think so. Anyone?
Basically, what we started to bet on is whether Billy can even make the 3 rounds or not.
Right, yeah, now we're just starting to pick rounds.
Here he is to his training.
He's working really hard.
Well, let's talk to the guy who is going up against him. February 22nd, Fezzy, at the Down Pound in Farmingdale, Long Island. It's Perrynoid.
Hey, Perrynoid.
Perrynoid, how you doing, buddy?
That's right. It's only a few weeks away. The greatest display of ass-kicking you people have ever seen. Perrynoid dropping your boy Billy Staples in 2.
No, he's picking his round.
Nice.
One round to torture him.
Yeah.
And in the other round to put him out of his misery. I'm freaked. I'm ready. It's going to get ugly, Ronnie.
He's ready to go when he hears that bell.
Oh, it drives him nuts. And when you play Three Blind Mice.
Now, Perrynoid.
Hey, man.
When you start to carve him up here, what is, are you going to body shots? Are you going head shots? What are you doing?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is laugh at him.
Yeah.
I'm going to make him feel like the end of the world is about 3 inches from him. I'm going to rip the gut open.
Oh, where it's been stapled.
Exactamundo. The first round, nothing but body work.
Yeah.
Second round, caving in the temples. The temples, Ronnie.
Yeah.
The temples must fall.
Fezzy, this guy goes to the body like nobody since Graz. All right, let me bring in Billy Staples.
Staples! Now!
Billy freaks around the house.
Don't mind him. He just drunk.
Let Billy get the hell out of here!
Come on in, Billy.
Billy, when you hear this stuff, knowing he's going to go to the body at first and then coming up and start working the temples, you find yourself afraid?
No, I'm just going to have another piece of cake.
Do you want to apologize?
Apologize? Nothing. No way. Look, this guy...
Oh.
You crossed the line, man. You crossed the line when you brought up my wife and my father, and I'm going to make you pay.
What about...
You are going to pay. You're going to be on your back. You're going to be crying for your mama. You can't wait to get back to that little...
Billy?
Mrs. Noid?
This had nothing to do with your mom and your father. Or your wife and your father. This had more to do with the chicken parmesan girl and Anthony.
It got after that. It got after. He made it personal.
That's the night I saw you get...
No.
Crazy.
He made it personal.
Did you make it personal when you brought up the playful princess in Canada?
Did I mention her name?
Yes, you did, Billy.
I was relaying information.
The imaginary girl. You brought it up first. You got personal first, and that is why your blood will be mopped up in Long Island on February 22.
Now,
Billy, I'll bring him up.
Billy, you got a little personal yourself there. You got a little personal.
Bull crap. You know what? I didn't get personal. I didn't mention anything specific. He took it to the next level. Shut your mouth for a second.
No, I got a better idea. Why don't you shut it for me?
Oh, I plan on it, pal.
On the 22nd.
I plan on it.
Billy, the way I remember this, this was all over a girl.
No.
And a chicken parmesan sandwich.
Yeah,
which we're finding out now may have been mozzarella.
And that wasn't a girl.
Billy?
It was 2 girls. If you want to go, let's go to the tape.
Anthony's not a girl.
Girls on the show.
Anthony's not a girl. That's a boy that's just not the size of most people.
Now, I know,
Billy, you started this.
No. You
insulted him a little bit.
You be the hero, and now you're going to pay? You had no idea what happened that night. You took it on secondhand information, correct?
That is true. That is true.
You wanted to be a hero, and now you're going to suffer for it.
Oh, Billy, don't be a hero.
Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life. Let me do this, Fezzy. Billy, if you get down on your knees and apologize to him now, can we call this thing off, Perrynoid?
Hell no.
Whoa.
Oh, Billy, I'm sorry.
Billy,
I tried to get you out of this.
Do you want to try begging and pleading?
He's got a better chance of hitting lotto. I'm not showing up.
What's that mean?
Huh. 14 million to 1.
So who's not showing up? I don't understand what he's saying.
No. You insulted him a little bit.
showing up.
Perrynoid's going to be there, Billy. Are you going to be there?
Oh, hell yeah.
Or is this going to be another anthrax scare?
No, there'll be no anthrax involved there. I'll be there waiting for him. Put it that way.
I've had a little change in my corner.
Really?
And I'd like to announce something that I'm going to be bringing in a special guest, a former Ron and Fez participator.
If it's Mrs. Staples, I'll freak.
Another fan favorite of the show. Haven't heard from this person in a while, but you're going to be shocked when you see who the Noid brings to the ring on February 22nd, Billy.
Who is it?
Get your insurance ready.
Who is it?
I'm not telling.
Come on, tell us.
It's a secret.
All right, when's the last time we saw this person?
Oh, good 6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
Is it somebody from D.C.?
Absolutely not.
Somebody from Jersey?
One of your regulars. Former regulars.
A former regular.
And that's all I'm saying, folks.
Is this it? Wait, hold on.
I am not a retard. How'd y'all like to suck my ass?
Anything like that?
Is that an audio clue?
I'll only say this. I don't know who you're bringing with you, Perrynoid, but I will say this. Oh, wait a minute. Now people are saying, is it Godzilla? Is it the mad producer?
Oh, my gosh. It could be anyone. They all hate Billy.
I know. All I will say is this. If it's Circus Boy, he'll get stomped walking to the ring.
He will.
That you have a guarantee of. Other than that, Perrynoid, I'm okay to everything.
I can promise you it's someone you will all be shocked when you see who it is. You will all bow down to Washington, D.C., and you will give me my propers.
Is it a congressman?
Your imaginary girlfriend?
Michael Mira?
I would love it. If Michael Mira comes, the place will go crazy, Fez.
That'd be nice.
Billy, the imaginary girlfriend's getting a little old.
Yeah, I know. That's getting a little old, Billy.
Like you, it's old. And I want to know one thing, Billy. What's your prediction for the fight, Billy?
Pain.
Yeah, that was original in Rocky 3. Now, what's your prediction for the fight?
He's talking about his own pain.
Perry, you know what? I'll make a prediction when I start getting ready for this fight. That's how little I care about you and how much I'm really concerned about knocking your ass.
Okay, so you're
knocking your ass in a gay way?
Ew.
No, not knocking.
Knocking boots. Knocking uglies.
Perry, enjoy the next few weeks. It'll be your last.
You think?
Oh, hell yeah.
Perry, when you coming up, buddy?
Well, I think I'm going to be up next week, Ronnie.
Okay.
I've had just about enough of this, and I want to do this face-to-face.
All right, good. I can't wait to see you, pal.
Folks, it's been fun. Rock on, and I'll see you next week.
All right, rock on. Fezzy, we're all going to rock on now.
We will. Rock on.
Who the hell is it?
Who could it be that's in Perrynoid's corner? Hasn't been on this show in 6 months.
Could it be Carter?
Former regular.
Could it be Carter in a bikini?
Oh, not again.
Since he... What if it was Paul from Airsick?
Oh.
And he hits Billy in the back with a chair.
That would be horrible.
Could it be Dan from Hoboken?
He's working on his writing.
We haven't seen Dan in a while. Who could it possibly be? Billy, does this throw a wild card into it? Does this concern you?
Well, let me ask this. Will this person in his corner be eating a chicken parm? A free chicken parm.
Doesn't matter who's in the corner, because he's going to be in the ring, and that's all I'm concerned
You better hope he doesn't have Jack Daniels in the corner.
Oh, no.
Could it be one of the babies?
A former baby.
Are we looking at baby Nicole?
Could that be the answer? It could be anyone.
I know one thing. He got in Billy's chicken. Billy's freaked.
Yeah. He got in your chicken parm kitchen.
I'll tell you what, I'll poll these people that are on hold right now.
Okay.
Just ask them who they think's going to win, Billy or Perrynoid.
Hands down, me.
All right.
No, we're going to poll them, Billy.
So put your hands back up.
Hey, Victor, you're on Ron and Fez. Who's going to win this, Billy?
Dude, it's going to be Perrynoid all the way.
Yeah, I don't see how Perrynoid could lose.
Yeah, round 2, definitely round 2.
Wow, going with Perrynoid's own round prediction. And the confidence where he says he's just going to taunt and tease Billy in the first round.
Back slapping him with a chicken parm.
Right. What if he held Billy down and shoved a chicken parm in his mouth?
Hey, Nick, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, Billy is definitely not going to win.
Billy's not going to win.
He's a loser.
All right, by the way, I got an instant feedback, too, from Anthony that was mad saying he's not a girl. When you said I'm protecting two girls.
No, I was protecting Melissa and Ink Girl.
Melissa, please.
The tool messed with Melissa. Nobody messes with Melissa.
He never messed with Melissa. Hey, Rich.
Sweet Melissa.
You're on Run of Fez.
What's up, guys? I want to give you a see it.
All right, before you do the see it, who's going to win this thing? Billy or Perrynoid?
I'm going to have to go with Billy.
Where are you two going off to?
Chicken parm heaven.
If there's a chicken parm heaven, you know they got a hell of a roll. When you're looking at him, is it like looking at Frank Stallone at the end of that movie? What's the name of that movie? This is all my friends.
I'm not even really thinking about it yet. When it gets closer.
Barfly. The end of Barfly.
I'm going to pull a Dukes here. I didn't see the movie.
When Mickey Rourke went out and beat up Frank Stallone? You got to see Barfly. You're an actor. Hey, Ricky, you're on Run of Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Ricky.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Yeah.
10948 checking in. I mean, I like Billy and all, but... Sorry. I like Billy and all, but Perrynoid's taking it all the way.
Yeah, I know. And Perrynoid is taking this seriously, unlike you, Billy. Unlike you.
It's too early to take it serious yet. I mean, I'm pissed. I'm ready to do what I got to do. But when we get closer to the fight, I'll do what I got to do. I'll quit smoking and stuff.
This is going to be such a beating.
It is. It's going to be an ugly beating.
This is going to be bad.
And I'll tell you this. I'm picking the two people that are training.
Mm-hmm.
Al and Perrynoid. You, on the other hand, Billy, have done nothing but take steam baths. How the hell is that training?
It's relaxing.
That's not exercising.
It's phase one. I'm getting used to the facilities.
You're not even sweating the poisons out of you.
I think his skin looks better. I'll give him that much. Hey, John, you're on Run of Fez.
Like a chicken parm. Hi, John.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
Who you picking in this fight at the big-ass night of fight?
The drunk is going down, baby.
Again.
Yeah, see you, boys.
All right.
Billy, what if the person in his corner is one of your old sponsors?
The corner's not that big.
Somebody who knows
your weaknesses.
Hey, Ken, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Haven't spoken to you guys in a while.
Are you the one coming?
Has it been 6 months?
The one coming?
No.
Hello? You're with me, Ken, right?
Yeah.
You taking Billy?
No, I'm with Perrynoid.
Oh, right, yeah.
Even the people who like you, Billy, are picking Perrynoid. That's gotta scare you.
No one thinks you have a chance. And Perrynoid actually said he's going to open up your incision where you got stapled.
That'd be pretty hard, too. I know Rory's in my corner, so...
Rory, I'll tell you the difference between you and Rory. Rory bets with his head. Now, Rory, come on over. I know you like this kid. You think of him as a drunk uncle.
Right.
But, Rory, when you look at
who
the
touches
fighters,
inappropriately.
Who would you think is going to win this fight? Not who do you like better. Not who you have drank with or win money from in poker when he's drunk.
I haven't seen Billy been working out much at all, and I don't know. I hope he wins, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Look at the six-pack on this kid.
Yeah, he's holding a six-pack in his
hands.
hands.
Oh, see, that's sad.
He's got one in each hand.
Yeah. That's sad.
That's a nice six-pack. That's actually a 12-pack. Wait a minute, two are missing. It's a 10-pack.
Hey, Ralph. Ralph, you're on Run Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Ralph.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Who you picking, Ralph?
Perrynoid's gonna kick ass.
Oh.
And, I don't know what Billy's thinking, but you better be ready.
It's early.
Zero support for Billy Staples.
Isn't that sad?
Billy,
this when he needs support more than ever before.
Right.
Well, except for the rehabs.
Sure. And he's getting 0% inside and outside the studio.
I think for confirmation, we should ask him who's going to win the fight and who's going to win the Super Bowl. If they pick the Rams, then they're right about Billy losing.
I see what you're saying.
Huh, all right.
Billy, sometimes you feel like you're just doing this for the chicken palm?
No. Absolutely not. Chicken palm is a piece of history. This is personal now.
When's the last time you talked to her?
I don't know. It's been a while.
It's been a while?
Yeah.
And here you are fighting for her.
I'm fighting for the dignity and the respect of this radio show.
Hold on. You honestly think you've brought dignity to this show?
Hey, boy.
Well, Billy, I hate to say it. Now, one person has picked you. Nobody thinks you can do this.
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah, this is like Rocky VI. After Rocky was really washed up.
If you bought a chicken marsala, you wouldn't be in this mess.
That's true.
That's a good point.
She'd still be with you.
The Bay Red Odds are coming in Perrynoid 10-1.
Whoa.
No way. I'm putting. Oh God, I'm gonna
10-1.
make a killing here.
All right, that's it for us. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock right after O&A.
It's the Ron and Fez show.
Good night, Chicken Park.
Wherever you are. Give one, Earl. Oh, that was too high. Come on.
You shattered my
Nice
glasses.
and low. Like you're a Muni.
See ya.
All right, that's it. Back tomorrow.